𝐵HAG. 12 seconds to shoot. Yu looking for his options. Nice fake by Pilapil, and he gets that deuce to go. Joshua Pilapil, nice cut. And an easy finish, 4-2. Quino, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Commits a traveling violation there, trying to split that triple team. Ball goes back to USC. It's already an 8-point game. Padilla to 𝐵HAG. 𝐵HAG lines it up for three, off to the right. Driving inside, and shot is blocked. Looking for a foul there, but no call. Here come the Baby Warriors, pushing the break. Kicks it out, and another traveling violation has been called. Six minutes to go in the second quarter. Steal by Yu. Nice pass inside. Garcia, wild shot, and he gets the friendly bounce. Agravante, the drive, he is swatted away but fouled. And he will shoot a pair of free throws and a chance to cut the lead to back to single digits. And we've got a courtside report from Tashi, who will bring us insightful news along the game. Tashi, what do you have for us?
For our first game, we've got the CRMC Baby Mustangs going head-to-head with the USC Baby Warriors. Both the Baby Mustangs and the Baby Warriors enter this game with just one win each for the season, making this showdown a crucial opportunity to build momentum. The Baby Mustangs are looking to rebound from a tough 95-46 loss to UCLM Junior Whipmasters. And the Baby Warriors recently notched their first win over the DPTC Grey Wolves with a solid 78-51 victory. Both teams are hungry to improve their standings, so expect an intense battle on the court as we're about to end the first half of the game.
Thank you very much, Kashi. And both teams coming off of different results. Spins his way to the cup, gets the English on the lefty finish. And another timeout, this time from the side of CRMC. We'll be right back. We're back to the ball game here with under 5 minutes to play in this first half, and USC just taking over here, trying to run away with the ball game.
USJ-R number 1.
Okay, you had to put that in there, huh?
First things first. You know what I mean? Ateneo second.
Yep.
I think we got UC.
Yeah, UC Main.
UC Main, and then the fourth we got
UV.
UV, and I think Dikit ang kan. Dikit so far na ang standing.
Yeah, 3 and 4. UC and UV are tied 7 and 2 record.
Yeah.
So, with CEC's loss last game.
Right, which is a super intense game if you ask me.
Yeah, super intense game. We called that one. And
Yes, I remember.
it was just sayang kayong effort sa
Yeah.
CEC. They came away. They fell short.
1 point, 2 points.
2 points.
One possession.
Now they're down to 5th place.
Yeah.
And in a bracket of 12 teams, 5 is hapit na good, but it's not gonna cut it.
Right. And kanang for me lang is katunga game was it really shifted the balance
Yeah,
between the standings of the teams.
it sort of solidified
Yeah.
the top 4.
Yeah.
The top 4 spot, and just how it's gonna play out. Imagine last year's runner-ups, UV.
Yeah.
They are number 4 in the standings high school.
Yeah.
So it's shocking.
And then
You know?
USJ-R number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the resurgence of San Jose team.
Yeah, USJ-R. Yeah,
So
my alma
look-
mater. Yeah.
Looking for, what could be a championship, because they've beaten Ateneo in that opening
leg,
day
yeah,
game.
like the upset was real.
So if you could do that in game number 1, who knows what you could do if ever you meet in the finals.
For real.
So we'll see it. It's
I
gonna be
am
fun.
looking forward. I mean, high school basketball is different with collegiate basketball, and
Yeah.
things move so fast. The way that they play the game is so fast, and these kids jump around, shoot
Yeah.
around for 40 minutes. If they could play an hour, they would.
But get this. If, as it stands,
Yeah.
if the playoffs start now for the high school division, your alma mater, USJR, is going to
Yes,
take
sir.
on UV, the defending runner-up. So
No problem. No problem. Because you know what we say? Adelante.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Going to be an interesting matchup as USC kicks it out, and the
Oh.
three-pointer falls down for, that's Ibarita from distance, and he's been a shooter since last year pa.
Yeah, Neil Ashley Ibarita. I think USC is kind of running away with the game as far as I can, sa atong makita ron, 32-18.
Yeah, with 3 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. Officials timeout here. And we'll be back after the short break. And we would like to take this opportunity to thank our partners and sponsors this season. To Virginia Food Incorporated, Basta Hotdog, Virginia. Chooks to Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Crayon Lab, custom apparel, and digital prints. Your one-stop shop for all your digital needs. Smart, live more today with Smart, and lead and inspire Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT. And Sonac and Cebu Landmasters. Once again, to our partners and sponsors this season, thank you so much for your continued support and more power as we are set to get back to the ball game here. 14-point lead for the Baby Warriors. Trying to break the full court press. They do. Sidestep to the cup. That will not fall.
So fast.
Yeah. Three-pointer from the left wing. No good. And a rebound. Miguel Yu outside to Ibarita, who spins his way amongst the trees. Oh, beautiful move.
That kid, last 5 points has been from Ibarita, and it has been so flashy, super flashy. And of course, that's the Warriors brand of basketball.
Yeah. I mean, they're looking good here in the first half. But on the other end, a jump shot attempt goes down. It swishes through for Eric Estalani.
Anything you do, I can do better, sabi ni Eric.
Yeah.
You hit a fadeaway jumper on the other end, let me do the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, both teams looking for their second win of the season. So, of course, you want to overtake as many teams and positions as you can.
Even if they, our question is, if they win the remaining games, would they still contend for the fourth?
No.
Dili na.
No, it's it's a long shot because
Super long shot.
USPF, who are 4-4, they're number 7.
Okay.
So
And then above them is
above them is CIT,
Yeah.
5-4.
yeah.
Right? That's a good record, but that's 6th overall in high school.
Oh.
So
12 teams.
yeah, 12
12 teams.
teams. And then it's very top heavy,
Right,
a
right,
lot
right.
of competitive teams in that high spot. But here come the Baby Mustangs on the break. Estalani passes it up, kick out, left trigger, it's good. And that's Wade Legunas from downtown.
Great ball rotation. Finds the open man. Right place, right time. 3-pointer, 14-point game.
And Warriors step out of bounds. It's a turnover. Baby Mustangs basketball with 2 minutes and change remaining in our first half. Inside the free throw line, jumper no good. Ooh, nice block by Balahadia. And they break the press. They get across the timeline. Cian Garcia stops on a dime, pulls up, in and out. Here come the Baby Mustangs. Baseline jump shot, no good. Offensive rebound, putback is there.
That's a 5 unanswered points for the Mustangs. Don't score 34-25. I think they're kind of in a row right now.
That's right. Lead cut to single digits with 1:28 to play. We'll be back after this break. We are back to our ball game. You could find the live stream of Sasafi at our official Facebook page, our YouTube channel, Sasafi Live, the Puso Pilipinas app, and the Smart Live Stream app. USC Baby Warriors moving the basketball. 10 seconds to shoot and camping in the paint.
And you know what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Nangitlog sa sulod.
Pila na kakabuok?
That's the question. I think it's 2.
Yeah, in this game.
Nah,
Oh. Baby Mustangs with the basketball as we approach our final minute of this first half. The offensive rebound tapped into the hands of a Warrior as Yu evades the defense with that spin. He's going to drive inside and draw 2 free throws and chance to bring the lead back up double digits. And USC right now playing a lot more comfortably than they have been.
and as you see you getting that offensive rebound and just drives to the paint, swerving through defenders like it's nothing, but could not finish that highlight play. But Baby Mustang sending a message that there's no easy baskets here. You have to earn it on the line.
Yeah, and misses the first one. 1 of 2 from the stripe, lead back up 10 points. Here comes CRMC now. Estalania on the wing. They go to the post, hand it off to the corner. 3-point shot is short. Brad Yu pushing the pace. Nice no-look dish hanging in the air. A hard fall.
Hard fall.
Getting 2 free throws, but he's okay.
But it's just funny how after a hard fall, they're okay. But me, after falling with someone, it hurts.
Oh.
I'm just saying. But probably it's the age.
Yeah, falling on your back.
Nah, falling on for someone else.
Oh.
Yeah. And no one would catch you.
So, Is this gonna be another shout out or something?
Yeah, started off.
I mean, shout out to. I think we should save it for the third quarter. So
Okay, okay.
we gotta gather all the names we could.
Yeah, we should.
Because there are a lot of people to thank for putting Safi Season 24 together.
Exactly. And also sa mga tao diya sa comment section, no, sa
Yeah.
tuwang live stream, no.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us. And comment mo diya sa comment section if ganahan mo shoutouts. Probably we can do the best we can.
Yeah, that's right. But here comes CRMC now. 4 unanswered points against them. 8 seconds to shoot. Kick out to the corner. 3 ball is too strong, and ball stays with the guys in the gray jerseys. The shot clock is turned off. 9.3 to play. See what they have up their sleeve. Nice pass inside, but a swarm of yellow trees around him leads to a foul. And 2 free throws right before this half ends.
I just don't know, man. All these falls that they're taking look so painful.
Right?
And I'm just imagining na, what if akong nadala in this condition, in this age? Ang pangutan ng mga sugakod ba ang kois?
Probably first 5 possessions back and forth.
Hangak na.
Yeah, open a full court press.
Yeah. Which is hangak. I played probably 2-3 months ago, right?
Okay.
Basically, now we were doing a shoot around, and we played usa lang ka ring.
Yeah, of
You know,
course.
there is a Cebu Coliseum. Shoot around the perks that we have after the games.
Yeah.
We would bring some basketball as a bullet pass on the inside is good.
Yeah.
Back to what I was saying. Nga nag-itsa-itsa to dire niya. Sakit ang tuhod as hindi na ninyo kaya nang ibuhat. But I think that would end our first half.
Yeah, that's our score, 37-25. Stay in there. We still got 2 quarters to play in this high school division matchup. See you after the break.
Isa rin yan sa mga nagiging necessity na ng mga turista natin. Bago sila magpabook, inaalam talaga nila kung meron kaming magandang internet connection sa lugar. My name is Madel Tibay and currently I'm handling Marinas Pension House here in Santa Fe, Bantayan Island. Para lang ako nagbabakasyon andito lahat peaceful, mental health ko healthy. When it comes to income, yes, as long as nagbubumang tourism natin dito, I can say na stable ako and wala pa akong planong umalis.
Living the life. You say it, sing it, show it. But are you really living it? Time to turn that call into your calling. Let the greatest hits play in the greatest show of your life. Make a fit check. Kickstart a fit lifestyle. And that dream of yours just needs a date. Smart Postpaid. It's more than a plan. With awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. They say to live the life is all about the journey. And the destination? All you need is a plan to get there. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Bored na ako.
Ay, ang init. Init na nga, wala pang pan-TikTok.
Wala akong magawa.
Ah, alam ko na! Para masaya, TikTok Summer Takeover na!
Tuloy ang hashtag Budal Finds. Hashtag Game Talk. Hashtag Food Talk.
I-try nyo na ang super trending na Ice Buko Munggo!
Hashtag Dance Talk.
Ito na lang hinihintay namin. Para only ang TikTok Takeover, mag-TikTok saya, 50 ka na! Para only TikTok sa buong Pilipinas! Ikaw din! Tara na sa TNT TikTok Takeover! Mag-TNT TikTok saya 50! Lipat at load na!
Hi fans! Ito ang legit na fantastic for the family. Masarap, malinis, friendliest store crew at higit sa lahat, garantisadong zero antibiotics. Posing sa sarap, posing pa sa kalusugan. Let's Chooks to stay healthy. Visit our Chooks Dine-In restaurants. Chooks Express or our Chooks to Go takeout stores nationwide. Pwede rin umorder
Good
online
afternoon
via
sa Safi fans. This is still the battle between the USC Baby Warriors and the CRMC Baby Mustangs. I am joined here with our very own Sasafi's TikTok correspondent, Angie Manugas. So Angie, good afternoon. As our TikTok correspondent, diba you feature our players, you capture their skills, you play highlights. So how do you stay prepared to capture any spontaneous moment during the game?
So, as a TikTok correspondent, we have to prepare a lot. No, first of all, we have to prepare for like our TikTok ideas, content, and we always coordinate with the production team because they are the one of the few people who really capture those spontaneous moments, especially those na viral sa TikTok no, ang katong pag secure sa overtime sa UC, ang katong sa US Panther na ilhang the 3-point shoot, and that was really thrilling, and that was a very spontaneous play, and we were able to post it on TikTok with the help of the production team. And of course, as a TikTok correspondent, we always have to prepare a power bank kay dali kay malhubat ang moang phones.
Wow! Okay, I've been wondering, said Angie. So does technical knowledge in basketball matter when you're fulfilling your role as Sasafi's TikTok correspondent?
So, basic knowledge with basketball doesn't have to be na you're knowledgeable with that. At least a surface knowledge lang. Okay, for me, I'm not really into sports na basketball, though I enjoy watching it, but I'm not really good with how do they like game, like unsa siya, like what would happen during the game. But as a TikTok correspondent, along the way, kimurag ma-learn ako ang mga position na kani sila kinay term na big man ang giuse, mo ni sila ang center, murag ace perhaps. So along the way, as I volunteer instead, kimurag naka-learn sa ko along the way. Kana siya.
Well, speaking of TikTok, don't forget to follow us on TikTok. So lastly, shout out. Do you have anybody you want to shout out, Angie?
I would like to give a shout out to the nursing family and to my loved one watching there right now. Wow!
Thank you, Angie. We would like to thank our sponsors, Mikasa, Malton, Crayon Lab, Cebu Landmasters, PLDT and Smart, Virginia, and Chooks to Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. To all our live viewers, keep on watching as we're about to enter our second half of the game.
Thank you very much, Kashi, and of course, our fellow volunteer.
Ange.
Yeah.
Should I call it Mommy Ange? Yeah. Taking care of us,
Yeah,
TikTok
for sure.
correspondent.
Yeah.
And make sure yung follow nga to ang TikTok page.
Oh yeah.
Exclusive scoops,
Yeah.
interviews, and then get to know more our athletes and updates and all that and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
And it also shows who these players are. They're softer.
Yes.
Well, not softer, but
Yeah,
the
yeah,
more
yeah.
fun side.
Or personal side.
Yeah.
There's more to them than just being at the court.
But yeah, I mean, let's take a look at this story, our game story for this ball game. Race for the second win, as we've mentioned earlier. Both
Yeah.
teams have one win currently in the standings.
Yeah.
CRMC, they are just above USC
Yeah.
in terms of where they are. It's a high school division. So, the playoffs, I think that's a very, very long shot. I think these guys should look into next season. But
Yeah.
it's a good time to, get the players into their rhythm.
And then practice the sets.
Yeah, practice the set plays and everything. Because if you take a look at the standings, 10 and 11, then
Grabe
to
ka
college,
dikit, Jud.
yeah,
Grabe good.
grabe ka dikit, but sa other side lang.
Yes, yes, yes.
But let's just not ignore the top 5 and 6, the top 5 of this division.
Is it me or CIT really has a chance to crack the 4th spot?
I doubt it.
How many games left?
11. 11 total because there are 12 teams. So they've got 2 more games.
Oh.
But
I think if mapildi lang siguro ang 3 or 4, but I guess
yeah, it's a long shot. But that's our second. That's our first half score, 37-25, as we are set to return. And after this, we've got a battle that will definitely shake it up for the college division. The
3 and 4.
Yeah, the USJ-R Jaguars versus the Benedicto College Cheetahs, who are 4-1 compared to USJ-R's 4-3.
Yeah.
If USJ-R wins, it's a big chance they'll get in the Final Four, but it's still out of their hands. It depends on CIT's performance.
Right.
Right? But
so each game is vital at this point.
yeah, every single game for those guys at that side of the standings, as we are set to get back. Welcome back sa atong live stream sa SAFI Season 24. You could catch us at our official Facebook page, Cebu Schools Athletic Foundation Incorporated, our YouTube channel, SAFI Live, our the Puso Pilipinas app, and the Smart Live Stream app. Jericho Radaza here alongside David Paul. Maayong gabi sa tanan.
Yeah, maayong gabi ninyo. And once again, no? High school division matchup. The thing that I really like is grabe kapaspas ang duwa.
Yeah, the pace is so quick as the steal and the three-pointer rattles in for Eric Estalani, cutting the lead to just 6 points.
Ooh. Things get spicy as a CRMC also hustling on the defensive side on the other end.
The intensity just rising here.
With possession, Warriors open three, thought about it, pull up jumper, hand in the face, airballs that shot.
No good, but the Mustangs here pushing the pace, and the right hand layup, a 5-point swing for the Baby Mustangs, are now within 4 points, and that's the problem for USC in their previous games as well, holding the lead.
Mugin akong giingon nga paspas king duwa. Wapay 1 minute 5-point swing. Opens up the second half 5-point swing.
That's right. But here come the Baby Warriors. They lose the ball, but they keep possession. Balahadia checks back into the ball game, and Pilapil will take a seat. Buslon to the corner. One dribble inside the three-point line. Can't get the shot to fall. CRMC pushing the pace. Pull up J. Shot will not go. And offensive board. The putback is there for Agravante.
7 unanswered points from the Mustangs. Warriors looks to respond here. They got to.
Delia loses the ball. Another steal for CRMC, but they give it right back.
Stop after stops.
That's right. Here comes Brad Yu. Pulls up, and the shot will not fall. USC playing 4-on-5 right now.
And one player down.
Yeah. I think that was Hudilia. On the drive, he went down. Let's take a look at the replay there. What happened on the play? Oh no, that's Brad Hughes' missed jumper, but Hudilia already down.
Yeah. He's been down for a while.
Yeah.
And that's the thing you don't want to see, these young athletes.
Yeah.
Future of, Filipino basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
Because here in Sisapi, we're breeding the next champions, or mentoring or molding, probably the next big thing.
Yeah.
In the local basketball scene.
But the CRMC coaching staff not happy.
Tries to argue. They're arguing about something. I think they got to keep a calm heads because they receive a lot of warnings.
Yeah.
Throughout the season.
37-35. With 8 minutes, 2 seconds left, and we are going to resume. Yes, we resume action. And Mustangs can tie or take the lead, but the pass is deflected and Brad Yu with the steal gives it right back. Here comes Cortez. Nice cut. Agravante cannot tie the game. But a steal. And the layup is not there, but a chance to shoot two to tie.
That was an amazing play from CRMC. But one thing I've noticed, they got 3 players got the same hairstyle.
Is it?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
As we take a look at the replay, the left inside hand finish.
Almost tried to put back.
Yeah. Are you talking about the perms?
Yes.
Afro?
Yes. There are 3 of them right now.
But their VC on that.
Yep, spend their VCs on that. And they have a dope layup package.
Who else has that hairstyle? Because that's also familiar in the college division. Leonard from
yeah.
UC, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it the Leonard hairdo right now.
Yeah. Retired at 37. USC on the other end. Corner 3 is short and ball goes the other way.
So far, no, it has been CRMC.
Take a look at the replay there. Yeah, it went out of bounds. Double team, then the post, the foul. Baseline inbound for the gray shirts who have come all the way back from a double-digit deficit. Top of the key 3, in and out. Another try, second time the charm, no. But nice pass inside to Cortez, and now it's CRMC with the advantage. They're up by a slim 2 points, but they've come all the way back. Barita, nice double crossover move, hesitates, splits the double team. Can't get the layup to go. Agravante fakes, drives, and cannot get it to fall.
That was a beautiful drive.
That's right, but here comes Ibarita on the other end. Fakes the J, and the deuce is there for John Buslon.
They gave up the lead, but got it right back. They tied the ball game right now.
Cortez, pass inside. He trips. Baseline jump shot will not fall. Fight for the rebound. Into the hands of Cortez. 10 seconds to shoot. And foul on the floor.
One thing that I've seen so far from CRMC is that, you know, they're doing some good passes, and I think their last buckets came up from assist.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're moving the ball a lot more.
Right. I think they've made the proper adjustments, coming out from that halftime break. Which is the thing about the thing about the halftime break is that, there could be a momentum shift depending on, what's the mindset coming out of the halftime break.
That's right. But the baseline elbow jumper will not fall. Here comes USC running the break. 3-on-3. Beautiful sidestep. Just can't get the layup to go. Here now comes CRMC. And a foul on the floor once again.
That was a hip check.
Yeah, 4 team fouls already on the Baby Warriors. They've got to be careful here.
And none for the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Open 3-pointer from the left.
Oh.
Wing.
That's Pialago from downtown, and CRMC gets the steal.
Ooh.
Corner 3. Cannot get the bounce. Rebound. Yu. Steal. by CRMC again, and the finish
Wow.
goes down for Eric Estelani. That forces USC to call a timeout halfway through the third. We'll be right back.
Warriors come out fired up in the third quarter and are looking to keep the heat on. Number 13, Cian Garcia, is dialed in from the deep, picking up right where he left off after his previous 18-point game. Coach Rodolfo Abad's call for a big game from number 17, Brad Yu, is spot on, as Yu has been hustling both ways, keeping the Warriors' momentum alive. With just 2 quarters left, the Baby Warriors are pushing to widen the gap and lock in the second win of the season. Can they hold strong, or will the Baby Mustangs rally to turn the game around?
Thank you very much, Kashi. And the answer is the Mustangs have turned it around. They've come back down from a double-digit deficit, and now the momentum is swinging their way.
I think they came out of the second half guns blazing.
Yeah.
You know, they opened up the first minute with a 7-point swing.
Yeah.
And I think that's everything you need to spark a comeback.
That's right, but here come the Baby Warriors now. Let's see if they've made any adjustments. Garcia, they go down low. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kick out. 3-point shot from the corner. It's short. Fight for the board, and ball goes the other way. Good stop from the Baby Mustangs. 4.5 to go in this third frame. 5-point Baby Mustang lead, and already in the penalty is CRMC.
They have been enjoying this lead, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
I think one would say deserve Rasad, because came out with a different mindset, and that's the thing that you like to see. For example, USC dominated probably the most part of the first half.
Yeah.
And then, of course, halftime comes, and then the coaching staff makes some adjustments to their offensive approach.
Yep.
And now they flip the script right away.
Very capable of doing that, and it's now a 6-point lead. Corner 3 ball. Too strong. Rebound tapped back out to Ibarita from downtown. Still no good. Possession remains with the Baby Warriors, but I think what has changed is USC just chucking up shots.
Yeah. What do you think about the shot selection from CRMC? Because they're mixing it up from the outside, and then they do some good ball distribution.
Yeah, well, it's a lot better right now. They're moving the ball. They're not looking for an early shot. They're making use of the shot clock.
Right.
As Ibarita cannot get it to fall. And see, those kinds of shots off of kind of hero ball shots.
Yeah. One thing we know is that he could hit those shots. I
Yeah.
think he hit some couple early in the first half. But, I think there's some better, more offensive approach in that situation.
15 to shoot for the Baby Mustangs. Lines it up from downtown. It goes for Eric Estelani.
Good
He's caught
shot.
fire. He's caught fire in this third quarter. Garcia, swarm of gray shirts around, and here come the Baby Mustangs. Can they continue their scorching hot run? What a no-look feed!
Oh my goodness!
Ooh.
Just a shy away to complete that play, but that was so dope.
Oh, with a 10-cent finish, but here comes Ibarita, left elbow jumper, puts out the fire.
That got you off of your seat a little bit. That was nice. That was nice. But at the end of the day, you got to finish it with the exclamation point.
Yeah. Rare no-look pass here, but Estalani looks to try again. That's too strong, though. Here comes Cian Garcia for USC. He's been their main catalyst. You've got to hear more from him. They go to the corner. Ibarrita from downtown, and it's just been that night for him. But the ball stays with the guys in yellow.
But it's good to see Hodilia back.
Yeah.
But you see a little bit of bandage in the knee.
Yeah.
But he's up and running.
That's right.
You know, if you're young, you just be like, you know, I'm gonna walk it off.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it.
That's the privilege of youth.
Yeah.
You know?
If ako pa, I think I would need operation right away. Give me an open knee surgery.
Nah, I just need some tender, loving care from.
And that could work. That could work as well, because you know I'm an open-minded guy. That could work as well. Yeah.
For sure, but that's there's a whistle here. It's gonna be a foul on Cortez. That's the first team foul for the CRMC squad, who've played very disciplined defense.
Right. Oh,
a steal here from CRMC. Nice extra pass. Cortez can't finish. The follow-up still not there. His third time the charm. Still no good. Into the hands of Cian Garcia to Brad Yu. Beautiful sidestep, and he gets the layup to fall.
that Pinoy step is absurd. You finishes for the Warriors.
That's right. Timeout with 2 minutes and change remaining in the third frame. We'll see after the break. Back to the ball game after the timeout. And it's becoming a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Mustangs, foul is called away from the ball.
Pilago hit one a while ago, and I think they did sort of adjust on defense because they're quick to close out on him at the corner.
That's right. Maybe that's a result of the timeout, but here come the Warriors now. A little momentum their way. Hodilia, he throws it away into the hands of Cortez. Ooh, almost a turnover. Oh yes, it is.
Backcourt.
Yeah, it is a
violation.
backcourt violation.
The ball hit the line,
Yeah.
and then he went over the logo already.
Yeah, sayang.
Right there.
Yeah. But now USC pulling together a string of stops.
Right, which is good, which is a good sign, which is they've already adapted.
That's right. Here comes Ibarrita. Hodilia, 6 seconds to shoot. Under 90 seconds to go in the third. Brad Yu. And there's a foul on the floor. That's going to be foul number 2 on CRMC.
I guess you could call it a pet peeve if you're playing good defense and then you almost gave them a full 24.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, bam, there's
That's
a
right.
foul. That would hurt you.
That's like, sayang.
Yeah, exactly. Like almost a full defensive stop and then a whistle at the end of the shot clock.
A fresh 14 for the Baby Warriors. 𝐁𝐨𝐬 fakes the handoff to Garcia. He drives it himself, and he will shoot 2 free throws.
You know what? That play was familiar.
Yeah.
That was a Draymond Green fake handoff to the paint. They're doing their assignment.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lethal shooter in Cian Garcia waiting to receive the handoff. So, of course, the defense going to focus on that.
And then, you know, you have 2, 3, or even like a good split second, whether you're going to close that to the shooter or 𝐁𝐨𝐬 is going to go inside.
Yeah.
So, that's a good foul. That was a good foul.
Yeah. Just that handoff action is very, very entertaining to watch that.
Especially if Najee mabiyaan.
Yeah.
I would, you know, side tuck on the stage. If that would happen, I don't care if there's a lot of people here, because that they deserve that reaction. But still, you know, you have to convert those shots at the line.
That's right. 0 for 2 from the line as we approach our final minute of the third, and just another unforced error. Cortez and Aquino not in sync.
Their hairstyles might be in sync.
Yeah, but that's got to translate to the court.
Yeah. Also, they look good. They look good.
Ibarrita passes it to the corner. You asking for a pick. Oof. Pull up from the elbow. Beautiful pass out of his shot to 𝐁𝐨𝐬, who finishes for 2.
Pure textbook pick and roll, 2-man action. Great basket, 45-48.
Pialago. Almost a steal there. Aquino fakes the pass. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Corner 3-point shot swishes through. Pamatay sunog na 3.
Oof, I love how you phrased that.
But on the other end, the drive. Beautiful feed. Side steps his way to the cup. Can't get the layup to fall. Taps it to Aquino and bounces it off of 𝐁𝐨𝐬.
Yeah.
Nowhere else to go.
That's how you like to do it. Street ball, baby, street ball. But on this pass, that's our Virginia big shot 3-pointer of the quarter. Nothing but the bottom. And just like Jacob phrased it, pamatay sunog na 3. And then right now, CRMC with a good defensive stop, and they have the possession.
4 seconds to go. Aquino has to fire. He passes it out. They can't get a shot off, but after 3, lead now to CRMC. They overcome a double-digit deficit, and we head to the 4th. Good game here in the Cebu Coliseum. We'll be right back after this short break. And let's take a look at our team headline here. Race to the second win. Both the USC Baby Warriors and the CRMC Baby Mustangs currently have 1 win this season. And their experiences of this campaign crucial for their growth and their improvement, because it's not just this year. It's going to carry over to the following seasons. Right now, they are neck to neck on the scoreboard as they try to get win number 2 as we begin quarter number 4 here at the Cebu Coliseum. And USC starts off with a missed jumper. Horn set for CRMC, but they commit a traveling violation. They give it right back to the Baby Warriors. USC trying to come back this time, but they give it away. Both teams turning the ball over. Give it right back. In the back move. Almost stolen away. Baby Mustang still with it. Nice pass inside. The shot still out, and clearly some contact there. See the whack from here.
No easy baskets. You have to earn it on the line.
Yeah, look at that.
Like that. Oof. Nailamok sa naong. One would say. Nice sa naong, one would say.
You learn new things every day, and
yeah,
that's one of them. As I don't know how that wasn't a shooting foul.
Right.
But maybe there was a foul committed before the act of shooting.
That was the act of shooting. That was a putback.
Give it right back, though.
But you know the thing, if you really want to, you know, keep the lead, you have to lessen the turnovers.
Yeah. Now here comes Brad Yu. 𝐶𝐸 Garcia, corner three, rattles it in. And a much needed rejuvenation from 𝐶𝐸 Garcia. He was scoring in that first half. But quiet in that third. He opens the fourth with the three on the other end. An answer? Nope. The ball stays with the Baby Mustangs.
As you see right here, well-defended shot. Great defense, better offense. Garcia for the Warriors, 4-3.
Timeout called from the Baby Mustangs. Will be back after this short break. Back to the ball game after that quick Baby Mustangs timeout. They feel the footsteps of this USC squad with 8 minutes and 41 to play. Nice fake. They bring it back out. Right wing three, can't swish it through, and Garcia skies high for the board.
They are knocking at the door right now for the 8:51, and I think momentum is on their side.
Hand off to Bihag. Garcia, cross-court pass. 6 seconds to shoot. Two-man game. Yu back to Garcia for the tie. That won't go. Offensive rebound, and ball goes back to USC. Fresh 14 for them. Let's take a look at that great hustle play.
Oof. And I want to point out, waiting for Bihag to shoot.
Yeah.
Because I would say, as a three-pointer,
it's Garcia who ties the game at 51. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a ball game under 8 minutes to play. Chance of defense from the side of USC. 10 seconds to shoot. They kick it out to the corner and they turn it over.
Now it's crucial. You can hear the USC students getting at it with the players.
Yeah.
And ara ginito matesting, no? As you can see right here, the three-pointer off the inbound.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Bihag, the pass inside to Garcia. Same spot, same result. And now USC retakes the lead they held since that first half.
Same spot, same story. Garcia nagliliyab ng mga kamay right now.
Here comes Cuino trying to put out this Warrior fire. Escalani for three. That won't fall, but a putback opportunity and 2 free throws.
That should stop the bleeding for a while. They have a chance to tack on 2 more at the charity stripe.
Let's take a look at the replay though. 𝐶𝐸 Garcia catching fire. He
You
has
can
been
feel
their
it.
man. He
Yeah.
has been their guy all season long. Now a chance to cut this lead to just 1 point. First free throw is good. One for two from the stripe. Rebound, USC. Here comes Cian Garcia pushing the pace, drives and uses his body to get that deuce.
All eyes on Garcia right now. If I was the Mustangs, triple team that kid.
Cuino with a horn set, hesitates. Preso passes it to the corner. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Corner, 3 ball, rattles out of the rim. Garcia again pushing the pace, but he slows it down, waits for his teammates to get back. Now he catches the pass inside and a foul, 2 free throws.
Garcia gravitates or like absorbs the defense. That's why they can see the big guy right here. That's the previous shot, last shot from Garcia, but so leading to this foul, 2 defenders on him. You see the man rolling in the middle, drop pass, great play.
It's Grangri at the free throw line and knocks down the first. What a turnaround for this ball game. We've had that twice already.
It's crazy. It's runs after runs between both teams. These kids are balling out right now.
Yeah. 6-point lead for the Baby Warriors. Looking for his options. Faces the double team and he throws it away. Tries to do a no-look pass.
And you don't try to pull those moves, because especially if crucial moments of the ball game.
Tried to no-look pass it, but that time it didn't connect. Now here comes Bihag. Yu drives to the basket and it's going to be a foul on the floor.
I think Yu with the little cramps.
Yeah, feeling the fatigue. Yeah, little contact there. They're treating the cramp right now, but we have a final report for Kashi in this 4th quarter. Kashi, it's a close game. What do you have for us right now?
The CRMC Baby Mustangs and the USC Baby Warriors are neck and neck as we head into the 4th quarter, and the energy on the court is electric. The CRMC Baby Mustangs team captain number 15, Eric Estelani, playing with heart and hustle, says their only mindset tonight is to win and bring honor to their school. Before the 4th quarter began, CRMC Baby Mustangs coach Serge Alburo fired up the team, saying, "Dili ta mag-soft-soft diri, attack and no reservations." The Baby Mustangs are going all out in their attempt to secure their 2nd victory of the season. With only a few points separating the teams, it's anyone's ball game. Can the USC Baby Warriors finish strong, or will the CRMC Baby Mustangs find a way to flip the boards? Back to you, David and Jericho.
Thank you very much, Kashi. And USC certainly turning it around before, after Kashi's previous report, USC turned it around.
Yeah.
And so let's see if after Kashi's report this quarter, if CRMC will turn it around.
Right.
So thanks very much, Kashi, for that insightful report. As a foul after the rebound there. Ball stays with USC. Bihag for 3, in and out. Offensive board, Garcia the putback, rattles out of the rim, he gets it again, his 3rd time the charm, he gets swatted from behind. Now here come the Baby Mustangs, skying high and drawing the foul.
And, Garcia kind of doing all sorts of things right now on the floor. Putbacks, rebounds, shooting.
Yeah.
And I think, he's trying to will his team to victory.
But it's going to be Agravante at the free throw line.
that's a good drive. That was a good drive to the rim.
Yeah,
And then,
aggressive.
yeah, obviously body contact on the way up, and that's what you like, you know, hustle plays.
Yeah, they should do more of that. They're almost at the bonus. Agravante backs it in. That's going to be 2 for 2 from the stripe. Lead down to 6. Posting up. Balahadia puts it up. That won't go. And a foul after the rebound. That's a foul on USC's number 12. He's going to take a seat. Puslon and Hudilia will check back into the game. The closing minutes. USC with 4 team fouls and CRMC with 3 team fouls. Estalani checks back to the ball game for the Baby Mustangs. Halfway point of the 4th. Swing it around the perimeter. Kick out the floater. Can't get the friendly bounce, but they get the offensive board. Estalani from 3, no. Can't get the triple, but he gets the offensive board. He draws the foul. 2 free throws for the team captain of the Baby Mustangs.
If you ask me, that looked good. Where we at?
Yeah, just
I felt like I was
up.
gonna swish in for real.
It's the angles. Basketball is also a game of angles.
Right. Good angle, but it needs more grip or need more flick on the wrist. Need more flick on the wrist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean shot grip's important too. You know.
Right. I agree.
It's gotta be the right grip.
Especially like in your face, like hands in your face.
With a good defense.
Good
Good closeouts.
Right. But you know that's the thing about shooting. It's people think that it's really easy, because if you're shooting around, there's no defense. But then in the actual games, they would really stick around at your side.
Right, as game speed. But here comes USC. Missed opportunity. Ooh. Nice side step by you and a drop-off pass to Hudilia. What a play.
Quick Euro drop pass. Easy basket. 61-55.
Pialago passes to the corner. Pialago gives it back. Baseline jump shot is short into the hands of Brad Yu.
He's had a good game.
Handoff to Ibarita. Garcia at the wing. He's going to get it off the handoff. Garcia gets stripped. Says, give me my cookies. And that's Agravante on the finish. Basket counts plus the foul.
Agravante showing a little showboat there after that steal. Just like you said, took his lunch money right here. So you can see clear for takeoff. And then clear contact on the shoulders there.
Yeah.
And one, see a little flick on the jersey, like, yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Has a chance to get one more at the charity stripe.
But not the best foul. I mean, you just touched him.
Right.
As Agravante brings the lead back to a single possession. Brad Yu with the basketball. Hesitates, drives inside. Oof. Can't get the layup to fall, and the foul on the box out. Ball goes the other way.
I am seeing some beautiful drives, but then could not finish right.
Yeah. With a cramp once again. This time it's Yu on the floor.
How many U's we got in the tournament?
Where else? Is there another U?
Ateneo.
Oh, yeah.
They got U in Ateneo.
Who else? Maybe those two.
UC. UC. Because they got U.
USJ-R, they got you too.
Yeah.
Are they talking about you or me?
Me.
You?
You. As you know, in this replay right here, no one around him. He just fell down. He just felt a little cramp.
Yeah.
And you know, our medical staff quick to respond. I think that's you.
No, that's you.
Yeah, that's you.
Not me, that's you.
Yeah, him.
But, you know, to be fair, you has been really active in the ball game.
Yeah, both sides of the floor.
He's been helping 𝐁𝐨𝐲 a lot.
Right. I think one of the core reasons why they're having the 61 58 lead right now.
Estalani short on 2 free throws. The putback opportunity is not there. Pilapil secures the board. Ibarita with the basketball. Buslon. Stripped from behind. Hands it off to Ibarita. Drive to the cup. Scoops it up. Nope. 3 minutes and change left in the fourth.
Crunch time.
Kicks it to the corner. Estalani. Back outside to Pialago with 12 seconds on the shot clock. The drive to the basket, and it is a traveling violation.
The defense are so top tier right now.
Yeah, I mean, just sliding. Both teams really want this win. They don't want to end the season with just one victory. And one team of these two certainly going to have that. Win number 2, but here comes USC now. Exactly 3 minutes to play. Nice move to get the ball across the timeline, but a steal by Agravante. Keeps his body inside the line. He puts it up, draws the foul, and that'll be 2 free throws.
He has been a beast on isolation defense.
Yeah.
Knows how or when to time when they bounce or do like that dribble, high dribble. That's why you keep the ball low.
Yeah.
But then those high dribbles he could easily predict. And he's been so good at it. That has been his second steal this quarter.
And we would like to give thanks to our partners and sponsors for Sasafi Season 24, Virginia Food Incorporated, Basta Hotdog, Virginia. Tricks to Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Crayon Lab, custom apparel and digital prints, your one-stop shop for all your digital needs. Live more today with Smart and lead and inspire Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT. And of course, Sonac and Cebu Land Masters. Daghang salamat sa pagsuporta. This is Safi Season 24. Bihag facing tough defense.
One possession game, man.
Yeah.
So tight right now.
One foul away from the penalty. Let's take a look at that beautiful feed by Brad Yu. That's our Virginia saucy assist of the quarter. Yu to Delia, that connection. Two minutes 37 to play. And the turnover there. Ball goes the other way. And now a chance for CRMC to take the lead.
A slight chance here, and you know they're not gonna get this opportunity a lot, so they have to seize every opportunity that has been given to them from the opposing team.
That's right. Agravante. Pialago on the left wing. Agravante drives inside. Kick out to the baseline. Jay hits back iron, and Ibarita with a rebound throws it ahead. Bihag drops it off. Cian Garcia gets it to go.
Yep. When in doubt, give the ball to Garcia.
That's right. Now 63-60, the final 2 minutes of this thriller. Three-pointer for the tie. It's good. Courtesy of CRMC. Now on the other end, dive for the loose ball. Kept by Ibarita. Bihag, Cian Garcia looking to answer. His three won't go. Rebound, Pialago.
I can feel it.
Thought about the three. Pass inside. Pialago, extra feed. Oh, can't get it to go from point blank range.
Those are the opportunities that you have to seize. No, it doesn't get better than that, any better than that.
That's right. Ibarita, two-man game with Hudilia. The drive to the cup, off-legged shot. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. And that's going to be a jump ball, is it? Yes, it is. And it will go the other way. Good defense there. Off-legged shot.
As you can see, dived for the ball. Bodies on the floor. That's what you want to see, the hustle for the possession in this high, in this high octave game right now.
Yeah.
And, closing minutes of the ball game.
CRMC with a chance to take the lead under a minute to play. Cuino back in the ball game. Takes a Lepreso screen. Cuino to the corner. Estalani for three. Won't go. USC pushing the pace. Into the hands of Cian Garcia. Bihag fakes, puts it up for the lead. Rattles it in.
Bihag with a little patience. Pump fake. Free throw line. Floater. Gets a little bounce. As you can see on display. Pump fake. Floater. Nothing but cash money.
That's right. Forces CRMC to call a timeout. Their last of this ball game will be back after the short break. But what a ball game.
And right now I'm seeing our college division players, Benedicto and USJ-R.
High stakes game.
Super high stakes games.
Ball game that will shake up the standings.
Yep.
Shake up the top four.
Right. Both teams right now, currently, really, both teams really right now, like one would say, usa ka dangaw rang diferensya.
Yeah, that's right. Again, they have one win each.
Right.
In this season. Number 10 and number 11.
Yes. I don't think people would know, most people would know what usa ka dangaw means. Do you know what that
Care
means?
to explain that?
Dangaw like this.
Was that a yard or something?
Like
or
an inch.
Oh, okay.
Or isa ka dangaw is like this. But the point is, dikit siya, gamay lang different, the gamay lang difference. For all those people sa mga wakibaw, believe it or not, mga people na wakibaw sa 50 or 20, which is crazy to me. But anyways, 65, 63, 34 seconds remaining.
That's right. And CRMC Baby Mustangs looking to tie or take the lead. Cuino to Estalani, passes it to the corner. Agravante to the cup, forces it up, gets his own miss. Cuino fakes. Estalani, no more shot clock. Good defense, good stop by the Baby Warriors.
But I think one of the factors is shot clock awareness.
Yeah.
You have to look up above the rim.
Yeah, because that was a block. That shot didn't hit the rim, so the shot clock didn't reset.
Yes.
But now, there is no more shot clock as the Warriors will call another timeout.
I think they thought they had a fresh 14.
Yeah.
And the shot clock did not reset.
Because that was a clean block.
Yeah. I think that was like they had an open shot, like two instances.
Yeah, they
had an instance na they could have put up a shot. It's like, if it's just a 2-point shot, okay, you tie the ball game.
Yeah.
And then you get another defensive stop on the next possession.
But the thing is, there was somebody open at the right wing.
Exactly. And then pump fake. Like bisa pag di ako nagbantay, nilayat mo ko kapila siya ang pump fake. You get what I'm saying? Because that was like the perfect moment to hit that three-pointer and to blow the roof off Cebu Coliseum.
Yeah. The pump fake is not for you really as a ball handler. It's to like mess up the defense,
yes,
right?
There you go.
To set up your other teammates, but just couldn't find, not enough vision there to find the guy.
You're playing the highest level of basketball right now. Things like that tends to happen, especially in your closing seconds of the fourth quarter.
Here we go, back to the ball game. CRMC looking to get a stop here, but they immediately foul Garcia. Of all people, Gonna shoot 2 free throws to possibly put this game away, ice it.
Put the nail in the coffin,
Yeah.
icing on the cake, topping some muffin, salt in the egg. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about food.
What else?
What
Whipped
else you
cream
got?
to coffee.
Oh, yeah. or you know, syrup simon pancake,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're getting closer there as Garcia
Yeah.
knocks down free throw number 1. Two for 2. That's the icing on the cake, but there's still a lot of time. And a steal by the Baby Warriors.
You got to foul.
They have to
You
foul.
got to foul.
And that is certainly the nail in the coffin. With 8.6 to play. That's Brent Biha got the foul line, who hit the go-ahead basket earlier. And coming up, we've got the 4 and 3, the number 4 seed USJ-R Jaguars against the 4 and 1, the number 3 seeded Benedicto College Cheetahs after this ball game. So stay tuned, sit back, relax, and enjoy this Safi Season 24 basketball. Bihag knocking down the first free throw, missing the second one. And another turnover, and that will do it. The USC Baby Warriors will take the victory against the CRMC Baby Mustangs. Win number 2 for Vamos San Carlos.
Yes, and I think that's gotta feel good.
Yeah.
And it's a long season, and you know you'd want to like celebrate, you know, at the closing moments sa tuwang elimination round. So
Yeah.
congratulations, USC Baby Warriors, for getting the second win.
Yeah, but props to CRMC as well. They put a good fight.
That's a thriller, a nail biter to the end.
They came back from down double digits. They had control in that third quarter, but they lost momentum in that fourth period, giving the lead back. So a lot of candidates for best player of the game, David.
I got to go with Garcia.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's a Garcia game.
Yeah.
For one, it's not just the scoring from Garcia, it's the defensive efforts and those rebounds from
Yeah,
Garcia.
it's the rebounds.
Yeah.
And just the clutch threes.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, CRMC flipped the switch second half, and then everybody was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then just as we think that they already have the Warriors on the chokehold, Garcia was like, nah, not so fast.
Yeah. And with the help of Brad Yu and Brent Bihag.
And Hodelia receiving those shots on the inside and those clutch rebounds. But their opposing team, CRMC Baby Mustangs, I gotta give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
They've really challenged the Warriors. So, as I've said, isa kadangaw na lang yun. And I'ma double down on that.
Yeah. Evenly matched teams.
Yep.
And we're all treated to a good game of basketball here for our high school division matchup. That's our final score, 68-63. And in a very few moments, we'll be talking to the best player of the game. Kashi will be talking to the best player of the game. But next up, once again, we've got USJ-R versus Benedicto College. What a high-stakes ball game.
Explain to me, because I know this is my alma mater. That's why I'm here right now.
Yeah.
Explain to me how high stakes of a game this is.
Well, they are number 3 and 4 in the college standings.
Yep.
And it's very top-heavy, right?
Yep.
UC and UV, they've got 1 and 2 locked down.
Yep.
But USJ-R, even though they win all their games remaining, this is their final game of the season. Even if they win this, it's still in the hands of CIT.
If CIT will lose one game, because CIT got 2 remaining games.
Yeah.
But if they would lose one and win one,
and USJ-R wins, USJ-R will get in the Final Four.
And if USJ loses this game,
if they lose this game,
but then CIT loses both of their games,
then USJ-R is moving on
to the semis.
Yeah, to the Final Four.
Ooh.
So
best case scenario, they win this game and CIT loses. their 2 games. Or
For
even
Ħsenyans, best case scenario for Ħsenyans.
Yeah, for USJ. Yeah, for Ħsenyans. Yeah.
But that's right. But on the other end, Benedicto College, best case scenario, they win this game and they shock the world.
They're shocking me right now.
Yeah.
And from last season, no, because they had like 5 wins. 5 wins.
5 wins.
5 wins last season, and I said, you know what? They have potential. Just give one more. But now they're like, okay.
They have 3 games left, including this.
Yeah.
So
they're shocking me right now.
yeah. So
I mean,
no bro. Hold up. Check. Check. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. They have 3 games left, including this one, so everything is a must-win game. But now Kashi is with our best player of the game. Kashi, who are you with?
Maayong hapon sa Safi fans. I am joined here with our player of the game, number 13, Cian Garcia from the USC Baby Warriors, who scored 23 points and 8 rebounds. So good evening, Cian, and congratulations on your guys' second win. So Cian, ang match ganina kay close one man jud. So what do you think led to your guys' victory?
Kuan kanang nang bisa katong na off me pag around third quarter nya wala na dyan mo gihawa mo ng heart na to win kay hatod wala na hurot ang oras kay napa may chance to win, so mo to wala mi give up.
So seeing as how you have one more game left, what can we expect from you as a player since sige makag 3 points mo man jud ang highlight ganina and from your team moving forward?
Kuan maor gyapon anang ko sa kuha kay kanang hatag rebo sa kong part sa kong best para mo perform diri sa among team nya sa among team kay kuan maor gyapon pakita lang gyapon mig heart na to win kay wala imposible nya i-cherish na mo ang among one last game.
So lastly, do you have anyone you want to shout out?
Ako na sa danan ganahan ko mga pasalamat sa Ginoo kay gigaydan mi niya ni duha nya gihatag niya sa among kadaugan nya. Shoutout ko sa akong family na nagsuporta, Balmoya Garcia family, Casio family, second family nako, mga barkada nako, mga Okoy, sila Lee, Carlo, Miles, Baljit, J-Pag, sila Madi, o kanang shoutout ko sa mga kauban na ihatag nila tanan para anin duha makuha namong kadaugan.
And there you have it, folks. Our player of the game, number 13, Cian Garcia from the USC Baby Warriors. Stick around for the next game, the USJ-R Jaguars versus the Benedicto College Cheetahs.
Hi fans! Ito ang legit na fantastic for the family. Masarap, malinis, friendliest store crew at higit sa lahat, garantisadong zero antibiotics. Posing sa sarap, posing pa sa kalusugan. Let's Chooks to stay healthy. Visit our Chooks dine-in restaurants, Chooks Express, or our Chooks to go takeout stores nationwide. Pwede rin umorder online via GrabFood or Foodpanda.
Ano masarap nito noon eh? Mas pinasarap pa ngayon.
Hindi ko naman i-endorse yan kundi masarap. Yan ang bagong Chooks na buumapaw sa flavorful chicken juice. Lahat ng manok nila laki sa alaga at hindi sa gamot. Kaya garantisadong zero antibiotics. Masarap na, healthy pa. Kaya nga tinawag ng manok ng bayan eh.
Sarap nito!
O paano? Check muna kami ha. Bye fans!
Ano ko? Sexual!
Hulog mo pa!
5 years!
Hulog mo pa!
Valid for 15 days!
Hulog mo pa!
99 pesos lang!
Ihulog mo pa sa pinakaulot na TNT All Access Plus 99!
Bili na ng TNT SIM!
9 gig data! Ihulog mo pa!
Valid for 15 days! tuloy-tuloy content, tuloy-tuloy gaming. With new Smart All Access 9, may 9 gig ka. Now, 15 days. Load now. Live more tomorrow and after, and the day after.
Your home's gotta have the new PLDT Home Fiber Unli All. Get supercharged with Unli Mobile. That's free mobile to mobile and mobile to landline calls. Plus double the speed Unli.
Maayong gabi Cebu, maayong gabi Pilipinas. This is Rain Isabel reporting to you live from the courtside at the Cebu Coliseum for CSAFI Season 24. We just finished the first battle between the USC Baby Warriors and the CRMC Baby Mustangs. We are now in our second game of the night. This is the matchup between the USJ-R Jaguars versus the BC Cheetahs. The Jaguars improved to 4-3 in the standings after defeating the CRMC Mustangs last Sunday, November 10. The Cheetahs, on the other hand, suffered their first loss by just 3 points against the defending champions, UV Green Lancers, last Thursday, November 7. Their standing is now at 4 wins and 1 loss. Earlier in a pregame interview, I was able to speak with Rog Balbao of the Jaguars, and he said that he'll be sitting out this game due to a shoulder injury from their last match. Fortunately, after being out from their last game, Sam Melchor, who has also had an injury, will be back on court to play for the Jaguars tonight. It's 1 in and 1 out for the Jaguars. On the other hand, the Cheetahs are eager to bounce back from their previous game. As per Coach BJ Murillo, that wasn't a loss, but rather a learning experience for the team. It's always 1 game at a time with the Cheetahs as they continue to play on the court with a positive mindset. Now, let's see how the battle of the Big Cats unfold as I pass you on to our arena announcer, Stiller Perles.
And once again, good evening, fans and delegates. Welcome to CSAFI Season 2024. Before we start our game, the CSAFI Season 2024, would like to thank the following sponsors: Virginia Food Corporation, Chicks to Go, PLDT Home Fiber, Smart Telecommunication, Cryon Lab, Cebu Landmaster, Molten, and Mikasa. Then now in our second game, College Division, we have exciting matchup between USJ-R Jaguars and Benedicto College Cheetahs. Let's not take it any longer. Meet the starting lineup from Team USJ-R Jaguars. Your starting lineup, the point guard, jersey number 13, G. Parini. The shooting guard, jersey number 4, EJ Lakaya. The small forward, jersey number 31, Alcalizar. The power forward, jersey number 9, Philbic Durado. And the center, jersey number 6, Elmer Chavez. And the head coach, Mr. Julius Cadabes. And assistant coach, Mr. Luigi Bersede. And now, let's proceed to the second unit. Lineup from Team Benedicto College Cheetahs. Your starting lineup, the point guard, jersey number 11, AJ Tulipas. The shooting guard, jersey number 8, Babalcon Kenneth. And the small forward, jersey number 9, Bulan Junel. And the power forward, jersey number 28, Sarge Cabenes. And the center, jersey number 2, Nicole Caballero. And the head coach, Mr. BJ Murillo. And assistant coach, Mr. Jojo Caballero. And your referee in charge, Mr. Elmer Asignal, Al Relay, and your crew chief, Mr. Carlos Pajo. And the commissioners of our CSAP season 2024, Mr. Felix Chukinhoy, and the deputy commissioner, Mr. Danny Turan. And our deputy commissioner, Mr. Attorney Pelas. Cebu Coliseum, it's game time!
Hello everybody and welcome to another broadcast of CSAFI Season 24 College Division matchup. Here we go. Jaguars wins the opening tip. Of course, joining with your favorite commentator, David Paul, and with my partner, Sean. Tell me, how does this game shakes the standings between the top four?
I mean, in the bottom four of the top four in the current standings,
yes.
David, no, it's the USJ-R Jaguars actually, and they really need this win to have that chance or at least secure a spot here in our Final Four. For Benedicto College, however, I think they still have one loss to their name, and they still want to keep that third spot position as they're still good. I think battle against UC, one of our stronger, top one during our current season.
UV.
They
battle against UV.
But they still need to beat UC.
Yeah,
so,
there's a lot of obstacles on the way to keep that clean record. And of course, ilang last outing for the Jaguars, they won in a big, an avalanche as they fight on the inside against CRMC. They won in a big margin, and I think that's a good sign. Coming back. Silang previous outing, which was CIT, which a devastating loss.
Devastating. Abelio.
Yeah, Abelio happened
during that game.
Right, it was all him. And right now they're looking to finish. All their games remaining. I think this is their last game, or they have another next game.
I think they still have another game.
Right, and at this point they have to win.
They win the
all
last
of the games. Yes.
Yeah, to at least secure that spot here in our Final Four.
But on the other end, as they missed the 3, Benedicto is shocking all of us. Even like they shock because they're the dark horse of the tournament, and they start off with an undefeated record, and then they played good against the powerhouse,
the defending champions actually. And they could have won that game if Tulipas was hot during that final quarter, but they just lost their touch. When I was commentating that game during the final quarter, I think the plays were just not it. It was not sinking. Shots were not sinking, and sadly that caused them to lose that game. But they had a fighting chance. I really thought that they were going to win even.
Give me your opinion on. So if ilang nakaya at that point put them in a very very close game against like the a very defending champs and a very close game, what does it tell you about what type of team Benedicto is?
Benedicto is one description. It's a clean team.
Right.
Their system is really clean. I can see the motion of their offense.
Yes.
Is just clean. To say, because they're looking at their bigs. If it's not a forced shot most of the time, it's good shot selections coming from this team, and that's what earned them that standing, 4-1 standing here in our season. But a turnover once again here in our game.
But for Benedicto, no, they're working like a unit.
But one hurdle is apparent right now. Will Benedicto be able to overcome this physicality coming from this Jaguars lineup partner? No?
And as a foul is called there, and of course for USJ-R, they're not facing a very like powerful team or like a powerhouse. Is one thing that I've noticed is like ilang offense doesn't come early in the first.
Yeah.
It kind of slowly builds up once ang momentum na di na ma-stop na nun. And I think that's what they're kind of doing here, testing out the waters.
That's what is strong about this USJ-R lineup. They start a little bit slow but finish strong at the very least, and that's what matters most. How you end the game.
And as they come up with that steal, but a great defense from Dorado in transition, Deparine stops, pull-up jumper, and that's good.
I think this is the way to win the game for the Jaguars here. Just, of course, looking at that transition and, converting those type of shots.
The run and gun play of basketball is their brand of basketball, as El Capitan will handle it, and they go to Deparine inside to Dorado. Has been a force throughout their campaign so far, but good defense from Benedicto. Tolipas loses the handle.
Just unfortunate during that play there. Just wasn't able to get a handle on the ball. But still a lot of chances for the Cheetahs to, a lot of time here. It's just the start of our game. They need to correct those though.
Right.
I think one of the reasons why they lost their game against UV as well is there were a lot of transitions where they weren't able to convert.
Empty trips sa lahang transition baskets, which they need to correct. You are right, as Chavez sees an opening, two-man surrounding, and he is fouled. He's so good on picking up those fouls on the inside because he have a lot of post moves deep in his bag.
Yeah, and he's really fast too.
Right.
He could outrun any bigs here in our tournament probably.
Yeah. And that's the thing about him, especially katong duwa nila against UC, where you got people like Ekal, you got people like Libatog, posting you up. Pero he can outrun the bigs from the opposing team. That's the thing about the Chavez.
Even if he's the smaller guy.
But even though technically he's not small.
He's not small.
But those guys are just so big.
So big.
Right.
Exactly. But the explosiveness coming from the team captain of the Jaguars are one of the reasons actually why they win their games.
Actually, no. Height does really matter in this sport. I wanna take you back to the game against UP and UC, where UC had some bigs, but UP had Cabanlet, those bigs that they could out rebound. And one factor that I'd like to point out is the rebounding for this game.
Agree with you there, partner. But mind you, Benedicto College, they were able to also tie up the rebounds against that game with UV, and UV is known to be a team that is very good when it comes to getting their rebounds, because even their point guard, Amistoso and Cabellion, fights for that rebound. That's the reason why this team is one of the teams that has, or almost most of their games, have the advantage when it comes to rebounds.
And they tried to go for their big that time, but that's a turnover in transition. USJ-R at Chavez takes it inside still. No good. Right there from the team captain, but right now Cheetahs step back jumper. Oof. Difficult shot, but gets that one to fall. It's 3-4. Now Cheetahs with the lead. They go to Deparine. Dorado sets the screen. Deparine steps back, puts it up. Deparine says, no D, no problem, I'ma make this shot.
Didn't even hesitate during that shot there, Deparini. They will need those type of shots, especially going into the later stages of our game, as their bigs would be a problem on the inside. The defense, as we've seen coming from Benedicto, and their bigs is just a problem.
Tolipas bullies his way on the inside. Chavez and Dorado fights for it, but one would say Inyora. Inyora. Atora. As you can see in this replay.
But look at that move coming from Deparini. Tolipas had a hand up, but that was not enough of a challenge for Deparini.
Nothing but the bottom.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Alicando now in actually for Benedicto College. One thing about Alicando is that quick trigger 3.
Yes.
It's just a lethal type of shot.
He just needs a little peek of the rim. And then he could just, you know what, let me put this up real quick.
It's like a gun. It's like a gunslinger here in our game.
Suarez comes in the ball game. Manangkil goes back to the bench. 6-4 on 2-1 score, 4 minutes 37. Puts it up.
First shot by Alicando. It's a mess here in our game. But
Deparine. Oof. Easy basket. Transition baskets.
Deparini looking like he's having a hot hand here in our game. Didn't even hesitate during that transition over a taller defender.
Now Orgong puts it up. No good. That time great defense from the Jaguars. Once again, Deparine will handle the rock for the Jaguars. Outlet pass. Puts it up. Three-pointer for the Jaguars as Benedicto is forced to call their first timeout of the ball game.
What a shot by Calizar.
Yes, hand in the face.
Hand in the face. Still was able to make that bottom of the net. And, you know, one thing that I've noticed as well is I don't see the usual cleanliness of the offense of Benedicto College here in their game, partner.
I think they're still adjusting.
Adjusting.
But go, from the get-go, they would just play like a unit, right away in the opening tip. But right now, I think it's kind of like katagpa as of the moment.
I think the physicality of the Jaguars lineup really is working here in our game. Because even against UV, they were able to, play and execute that offense. But of course, in this game, we still haven't seen it. Still a lot of time here. But of course, let's take this opportunity to thank our partners and sponsors this season. Virginia Foods Incorporated, Basta Hotdog Virginia, 𝐁𝐨𝐲𝐬 nag-iisang manok ng bayan, Crayon Lab Custom Apparel and Digital Prints, your one-stop shop for all your digital needs. Smart PLDT, live more today with Smart, and lead inspire Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT. Sonac, Sibulan Masters, Molten and Macasa. Once again, to our partners and sponsors this season, thank you so much for continued support and more power. Now back to the ball game.
Jaguars with an avalanche of an offense, to start off this first quarter as a fadeaway jumper from the Cheetahs, no good. Orgong bully balls his way through, and that has been his trademark.
A grown man's move there coming from Orgong. An interesting guy too, because he can do that and he can do guard moves too.
Yeah, exactly. And has a handles just like that, but almost stolen. Deparine with a cross-up, remove outlet past Calizar. Same spot, same result. Calizar back-to-back 3-pointers off of a timeout, 14-6.
Calizar is just one of the lethal shooters here for the Jaguars. You can't let him have those type of shots even if you're defending. You need to challenge, or at least get a hand on the ball if you want to make him miss.
That's good defense, but better offense.
Better offense,
one would say, as they try to respond with the 3-pointer on the other end, but they're no good that time, too strong. It's Chavez, post move, outlet pass. Suarez collected by Cheetahs. And, they're trying to mix it up now, inside shots, outside shots. Cheetahs operating. Orgong puts it up. Orgong makes it. We've talked about this.
He can beat you on the inside and the outside.
As the game progresses, we have our courtside reporter with an insight. Take it away.
Thank you, Sean and David. The Cheetahs started the game with 2 points in the basket, but the Jaguars swiftly followed through with another. Before the game started, I was able to chat with the USJ-R team captain Elmer Chavez, and he stressed how crucial the game is for their standing if they're eager to push through for the semis. The team views the Cheetahs as big players in the court with a good standing, but they aim to level with a good level with them and fight without backing down. Currently, we can see how the Jaguars are trying to widen the point gap even in just the first quarter. Let's see if the Cheetahs can close the gap before the second quarter. Back to you, Sean and David.
Thank you so much for that report, Rain. So, once again, she highlighted no unsa gyud ka important kaning duwa.
Yeah, I agree with you there. It's really important because we're nearing the end of our season, no? And every win is really important, especially for these two teams. Even if, for example, they're sure na masulod na sa ato ang Final Four, but you really want to get that higher standing.
Real. And another 3 for the Jaguars. Obra inside, there's a contact, but out of bounds. Jaguars will retain possession.
We failed to mention, partner, no? 3 possessions, I think, coming from Benedicto College was actually coming from Orgong.
Yeah.
2 points on the inside, a 3, and then an and 1. It's just amazing coming from him here in our first quarter.
Now it's 14-12. No, all of a sudden it's a 2-point ball game. 2 seconds. Besa puts it up. No good. Great defense from the Cheetahs. And a rough foul. And Cheetahs, I think that's gonna be the 5th. Like, that's gonna put them on a penalty already.
Lucky that we already have 1 minute and 25 seconds left here in our first quarter. Not that early in the penalty zone. But this is what they were doing as well against UV. They were able to get into the penalty early in the game, get those fouls, and force some easy points here from our charity stripe. And that's why, in some points of the game, they were able to get the lead even.
And one player that stood out that game was Tolipas.
Tolipas, yeah.
Jaguars call for their first time here. 14-13 ang atuang score. 1 minute and 25. We'll be right back after the short break. Back to the ball game we go, ladies and gentlemen. College division matchup, Cheetahs, Jaguars head-to-head. Partner, talk to me about, we've seen the score 11-3, 11-2, and all of a sudden it's 14-13. Tell me what you've seen so far.
I think the offense of Benedicto College is just working right now. I think during the early stages of the quarter, they were still figuring it out. But of course, look at that 3-point percentage.
Right.
Well, they haven't missed. USJ-R haven't missed 1.
Yeah.
Yet Benedicto, they missed 5 already here in our game and have taken those shots. But they're one of the teams that I can say that they live and die by the 3 as well.
Right, like
a lot of shooters.
Sometimes they would just double down or triple down on the 3-pointers. One would say
that's a bit risky, but for most of their games, it has been working.
Yep. And 1 possession ball game. Besa will control the rock. They swing it to Dorado. Back to Besa on an island with Tolipas. They go to the wing, backs him down. And there's a pushing foul.
There's one thing good about Benedicto College too. They know how to manage their fouls as well.
Discipline, yeah.
Even, it's less than 1 minute left on the clock. They're still in their 4th team foul here. And I doubt they will get into the penalty here in our quarter.
Sarahom at the corner. Cross-court pass. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Obra sets the screen. They go inside. Fights for the rebound. Still Cheetahs with the ball. And Orgong will collect it. Make sure he got it. Tolipas on the other end. Tolipas swings it. They put it up. No good. And of course, Cheetahs fights for it. And there's a foul.
Look at that. But look at that shot by Alejandro. No?
Yeah.
Even if there was a defender in front of him.
So quick.
Wasn't able to react on time. And even almost made that shot, just a bit short.
That was a good close out, but almost made it. Imagine if a little bit late, nga pagka-close out, that's automatic bucket.
Automatic, coming from Alicando.
As De La Cruz, no? I saw him sa ilang last game against USPF. Just a monster off the glass, on the glass.
He knows how to use his height and his length.
And the timing of the jump as well, which is super vital for a big man. You know that he really fulfills his role. You know.
He makes sure to convert those easy shots on the inside too. That's why he's like one of the major options when it comes to their offense.
I call him Babyface De La Cruz.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is babyface.
Yeah. Sana all.
Sana all.
Yeah, right now with possession, Jaguars, Obra passes it. Sarao, Pinoy steps his way through, but two defenders waiting. They trying to set it up. 7 seconds on the clock. Cross court, corner 3 to end the first quarter. And after 10 minutes of basketball, ang atuang score 14-15. Jaguars down by 1. We'll be right back after the short break. Back to the ball game we go, and all of a sudden, no, it's a very close ball game already. Benedicto already got the lead as a bucket from the Jaguars puts them back up by Suarez.
After a strong start in here in our game partner, no, Benedicto College has been able to come back. Even had a 9-0 run onto the end of that first quarter, but the first bucket here for our second quarter will go towards the Jaguars.
Orgong tried to chuck up a three-pointer. One might say that's a bad shot, but if you know of what type of player Orgong is, that was a good shot because he can hit those from outside.
He could indeed. But one thing I've noticed is that Benedicto College, they still haven't been able to use their inside that much. And of course, they're big men. We have De La Cruz, Gabinas. We haven't seen much from them here in our game, especially on the inside.
De La Cruz up top, guarded by Chavez. Dribble handoff action. 9 seconds on the shot clock, but that's going to be a backcourt violation. Great defense from the Jaguars.
This is what's commendable, really, coming from this Jaguars lineup. That defense, that suffocating defense.
Exactly.
It looks like their players has unlimited stamina.
Yeah.
To be honest.
They really picked him up.
Yeah.
As it's Chavez, top of the key. They swing it. Back to Chavez. Great give and go from the Jaguars. Now it's back to a 3-point Jaguar lead.
A textbook Jaguar play there. Of course, with Chavez, the one to get the last ball.
And that's an elbow to the face of Besa.
Look at Besa.
Yeah, I see that. I peeped that. I peeped that.
Well,
and that's what you like to see.
That you should not be.
Yeah.
Di ka magpadala
right.
sa taunts coming from
the
Jaguars.
mental game.
That's the mental game.
Yeah.
You need to win those, and you need to not allow yourself to get beaten by those type of plays.
Besa once again. They swing it to it, Chavez. Dorado with a screen dribble handoff to Manangkil. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They need to get a shot off. 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Too late.
Too late. And you know, Chavez was a little bit of stagnant during that post-up. Wala kaayo nakarotate ditso. And leading up to a 24-second shot clock violation.
Besa even was telling Chavez to
cut.
swing the ball.
Swing it,
the ball. But he was looking actually for a drive, I think, during that play.
18-15, Besa to Lipas. They swing it. They look for Bulan. Back to Lipas. Puts it up.
Another offensive foul.
Offensive foul. 2 straight offensive fouls already for Cheetahs.
I think the game of USJ-R really starting to get into the heads of the Cheetahs here.
Yeah. Look at this replay. Bam!
Obvious.
Right there. And also, that's the recipient is Besa.
Besa again.
Yeah. Besa will handle the rock. They go to Suarez. Dorado with a high screen. Suarez sees an opening to the lane. Puts it up to Chavez. Thought about a three-pointer. A corner three-pointer for the Jaguars. They fight for it. And there's a foul.
Another foul.
Ooh.
The Jaguars are just all over the place here in our
Right.
game. Even able to get that offensive rebound after that shot.
Jaguars with possession. Spins. That's going to be a traveling violation.
Too deep on the inside. This is what I've been talking about,
Yep.
partner. No, the inside defense of this Cheetahs lineup is just suffocating as well.
Yeah.
And that's why I think one of the reasons why Jaguars have been taking those shots from the outside.
One would say matihay.
Yeah,
Matihay na lang jud. Bulan swings it to Lipas. Top Ricky. They swing it back to Bulan. Babalcon swings it to Lipas. Stops. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Rebound goes to Jaguars and another foul. But this time Jaguars gets called for it.
Gabinas, as you can see, the height that he was able to get towards that ball.
Skies for it.
Skies for it.
Yeah.
Almost at the rim, actually.
And they call for a timeout here. 18-15. We'll be right back after a short run. Back to the ball game we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cheetahs, Jaguars, who will pounce their way to victory right now, 18-15. As they drive to the paint, Bulan with that jump shot ends up in the hands of Besa. In transition, Jaguars, they lead by 3. Chavez tries to go for that bounce pass, but they retain possession.
It's really not looking like the typical Benedicto College here in the game. It's like they're forcing their shots. Bulan, during that last play, just forced the drive, didn't even go for the drop pass.
Heavily contested, took it anyways. Dorado, dribble handoff action, 6 minutes, 42 seconds. They swing it to the right corner, back to Besa. Now gets that Chavez screen, doesn't use it. Sees an opening on the inside. Dorado fights for it. Fresh 14 for the Jaguars. Besa swings it. Suarez. 10 seconds. Suarez steps back, puts it up. Suarez. And no good. The Chavez lost the handle. Cheetahs with possession.
Suarez forced to take that really tough shot from the corner, showing really the defense of this Benedicto College lineup. What's lacking right now is really how they execute their offense. And we haven't seen it at all here in our second quarter.
Yeah.
Haven't even scored a single point.
They swing it to Tolipas. Season opening to the lane. Tolipas, right hand floater, no good. 𝐁𝐴VEZ collects it. Now the Jaguars up by 3. They look to extend this lead. Deparine. Double screen from Dorado. 𝐁𝐴VEZ is posting up. 8 seconds. Dribble handoff Manangkil. They go to 𝐁𝐴VEZ. Will take that 3. 𝐁𝐴VEZ will miss it. In transition. Babalcon. Drop pass inside. Puts it still. But the putback is good.
Finally, a point on the board here for Benedicto College. But one thing I've seen in the USJ-R offense as well is they're stalling a lot.
Right.
It's like they're doing nothing most of the time here in their offense. No one's moving. Everyone's just standing still.
For the previous possession, that was Junel Bunal, but that was denied on the Tolipas Caballero. Alley-oop action. Benedicto is cooking right now, and they took this lead 18-19.
2 quick points for Benedicto. They were able to convert those transition plays, and this is what we want to see coming from this team.
Deparine, another 3 off that screen. And right now, Benedicto, they are cooking right now. That's Babalcon, swings it. Gabinas thought about it, stops. Bulan once again, season opening. Drop pass to Tolipas on the inside. A quick 6-point swing from the Cheetahs. Forces Jaguars to call a timeout.
That is what I've been talking about, partner. No, they just need to swing the rock. They need to pass the ball around, and that's what they've been doing those last 3 possessions. And look at what happened. A 6-0 scoring run here in our second quarter.
Started off with that putback from Bulan, and then it was just a flurry like the alley-oop shot. Ooh, highlight reel.
Highlight reel.
That was smooth.
And that drop pass, Bulan able to recognize the pass on the inside.
That is what you call well-orchestrated offense.
I agree with you there, partner.
And, you know, that's mo na to nakita early in the first quarter. But of course, knowing USJ-R, it's not like I'm saying it just because sasanin ko mana ko nga mobawi sila, but you know they should make adjustments, and I think that's why they call for time here. 18-21.
But the problem with USJ-R, partner, no, in their games that they were losing, one key problem that I've noticed is their adjustments come a little bit too late.
You have a point there, because I actually agree, because I think ito lang duwa against UC.
UC, yeah, their inside wasn't working that much, but they still were going towards that that sort of motion in their offense.
And then they switched it up sa kato ng like mid sa fourth quarter, which was the lead was a little bit too big already.
Even if they made a scoring run, it was too late for them to make a comeback in that game.
Back to the ball game we go. Deparine off of that 𝐁𝐴VEZ screen. Left hand floater in and out. I think there's a lid in Jaguars basketball as Tolipas asks for the rock. They got the lead. Gabinas will set the screen. Bulan, may I have this dance? Tolipas fakes. Tolipas jumper. Tolipas no good. Choice to put it back, and that's the ingredient, the putback baskets from Benedicto.
They need to work to get those boards. They are a much bigger team, and we've seen it only in here in the second quarter that they're working for those offensive rebounds, and it's working really well for them.
Benedicto on the defense. Melicor first time in the game right now. They go to Lacaya, Deparine, Melicor screen, drop pass, great pass. Lacaya could not finish though. With possession, Benedicto. Nagmamadali, Babalcon puts it up. They get it again, fakes. Babalcon puts it up still. All those rebounds stacking up for Benedicto.
Look at that, partner.
As the game progresses, our courtside reporter Rain has a report for us. Take it away.
Thank you, Sean and David. By the end of the first quarter, the Jaguars were behind by just 1 point. In their huddle, coaches stressed how they should focus on boxing out the Cheetahs, given that they have a much bigger physique. On the other hand, Coach BJ Murillo of the BC Cheetahs strategized on their proper screen after the Jaguars turned the scoreboard around in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. But the Cheetahs were able to take back the lead. Let's see if the Jaguars can catch up or if the Cheetahs can widen the gap. Back to you, Sean and David.
Thank you so much for that, Rain, and I agree with Coach as Deparina hits that corner 3. They do need to box out because they have a bigger physique, and that's really facts right there.
They might have a bigger physique, partner, no, but the body is it's just wider.
Yeah.
For the side of USJ-R. That's why they could win with those box out. But for Benedicto, I agree with what Rain said too. No, partner, no. They need to opt for these screens because what I've been seeing is just one man challenging the 1v1.
Right.
I mean, sometimes you need to let that pride go down.
Yes.
And ask for that screen, much needed screen, go for those pick and rolls. It's really easy to execute these pick and rolls, especially with these type of big men that you have in your team.
A 3-pointer from the Dragons in the previous possession. Deparina tries to go back-to-back. No good that time. And here we go. Benedicto is so fast with it. Another drop pass inside. Orgong that time finishes. And tell me something about Orgong.
Orgong really is one of the saviors right now for Benedicto College, especially when it comes to scoring. And he was able to knock down his shots. And another steal coming from Orgong, actually.
I feel like he knows we're talking about him. Because right now he's just showing off at this point. Orgong, 4 points. A quick 4-point swing, courtesy by Orgong.
The transition really working here late in our second quarter for Benedicto.
Last 2 minutes of the first half. Dribble handoff. Melicor to 𝐁𝐨𝐵. Spins. Drop pass. 𝐁𝐨𝐵 inside. Backs down. Puts it up. El Capitan has no answer for Orgong as of the moment. But right now, a tic-tac-toe passing and Orgong inside. Goodness gracious, Mamma Mia! 6 straight points for Orgong, and they have no answers so far.
Another scoring run for Denrick Orgong.
Oof.
He's really having a hot game here.
Hit a 3-pointer in the first quarter and a couple of buckets on the inside and putbacks, steals, and a 3-pointer from the Jaguars. No good. Ends up in the hands of 𝐁𝐶havez, but there's gonna be another steal and Tolipas drop pass. Babalcon! Cheetahs right now is cooking with their offense, and tell me something about that run and gun offense from Benedicto.
They're running this transition plays perfectly, partner.
Right.
They're passing the ball around and just a lot of guys in blue jerseys running towards that fast break. So a lot of options for them on the offensive end.
You've talked about how they really play like a unit, and that was Exhibit A as they swing it to the corner 3-pointer from the Jaguars, and they say you might making a run, but we're not done yet. Lakaya with a 3-pointer and another pass to Tolipas. Bully balls his way through.
Over Melicor.
As Melicor goes down, Melicor is like a power forward. Tolipas is like a point guard. He just bumps Melicor, and you know what? Get back up on D.
I mean, if you don't have the balance, you are going to fall down, even if it's a smaller guy against you.
Exactly. But right now, it's Deparina showing off his moves. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Lakaya swings it. Melicor for 3. Tries to go for it. Could not get it. They have a chance to get the last shot here. Tolipas, no look pass. Whoa! Showtime, baby. It's showtime as they end the first half with a no-look pass. 24-35. Tell me, unsa to ato nakitaan? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Benedicto College just showing up here in our final minute for our first half. Orgong especially.
He's just laughing it off.
He started the run for Benedicto College, and the teammates just banked off that. It just the energy coming from Orgong.
Yeah.
Just,
and I'm waiting for that no-look pass to end.
No-look pass was just...
Yeah, after that, this one, and then this is the no-look pass
this
right
is
here.
the icing.
Yeah, right. Ooh.
It's just the icing.
Beautiful basketball from Benedicto. Atuang score after 20 minutes, 24-35, and we'll be right back for the second half.
game na ng USJ-R. Yeah, no, yeah. That right there, them motherfuckers. That's Mark's side. Okay. That's them right there. Because when we saw that earlier, and then when we went like this, like probably looking at the two obvious like names. Yeah. So somebody excited. So they're gonna include a factor. Oh, yeah. Right. It's just level submission. There's levels. They might be losing, but right. Right. Face card and defense. Look at that. We are not the same. Like, they are not the same. Exactly. Yeah, because this team. There's levels to this, man. There's levels to this.
How many close games have you already covered? How many close games have you already covered?
That's good.
Me. No, sa second level. Huh? Like, diba? Like, sa kataggan ng kanang close games, ikaw siya na pero katong pag CRMC, USJ-R. That was a close. Yeah. Dili, kaya ang close game nila itong record, di katumang kuan, katumang high school. Yeah. Ano ba? Okay na ka na. I mean, Moby got the dick. Oh, I like that. I beat that. Actually, pwede naman ginani yung setting sa you think you're funny?
What's up, Sasafi fans? You're still tuning in to Sasafi Season 24. We just concluded the first half of the match between the USJ-R Jaguars and the BC Cheetahs with 24-35 in favor of the Cheetahs. Now for the halftime interview, I have here to my left Ms. Jovan Del Socorro, the Athletic Director of the Cheetahs. And to my right, we have Maita Lamog, a writer and sports editor of the Forward publications from the USJ-R Jaguars. Now, Ms. Jovan, let's start off with you. I'd like to ask, as the Athletic Director, how do you deem the previous games of the Cheetahs? And also, how do you see their performance in the first half of the game?
Good evening, everyone. So for the previous game, which was against UV, even though we were not able to win, but it was a very good performance as we were able to tie. Our score was like very near with the defending champion. And as for the halftime, we were also very much impressed since we were able to gain better standing as with compared with the first few minutes of the game.
All right, that's good to hear. Now with you, Maita, I'd like to ask as a sports writer, how do you deem their performance so far during the first half of the game?
For the first half of the game of the Jaguars, I don't know if they did their best, but I think for the second half, I hope they will push through and they will do their best to win this game against the Cheetahs.
All right, so this is a very crucial game for the Jaguars. Now I'd want to ask you, if they win today, do you see them playing for the semis?
If they win today, I'm sure they will play for the semis, and I hope they aim for that championship.
How about you, Ms. Jovan? The BC Cheetahs actually had quite of a fallback during the volleyball games, but in basketball, they really have a good standing. Do you see them playing for the semis?
I'm very confident, hopefully rather, that they would be able to join the semis as they are doing their very best. Same goes with other teams.
All right, thank you so much to both of you for joining me for the halftime interview. That's it from the court side. Now let's get the ball rolling back on the court.
So now let's look at the stats here for our half. The field goals is an obvious one.
Right.
Partner, no? 15 made shots here for Benedicto as compared to 9 made shots. Really low shooting percentage here coming from USJ-R. That just shows their shot selection, and we've seen it. The shot selection for them is just mostly tough shots. And of course, the rebounding aspect, it's just night and day.
Yeah, I've told that. We say that ilang bigs might not be as, the physique-wise lang yun, But right now, atong leading scorers for USJ-R, you got Deparine for 10, Orgong, Denrick 14, of course.
This is 2 different scoring runs for him,
Exactly,
actually.
yeah.
During the first quarter and during almost the end of that second quarter.
And also, we can see the discrepancy in points in the paint. And of course, you see those fast break layups, alley-oops. It's kind of textbook but flashy. I don't know how to explain it, but they're really kind of like, it's not even forced.
Yeah, it's not forced. It's just
natural flow state of the offense.
It's like water.
Exactly.
Coming from them. I mean, it fits because they have blue jerseys.
Yeah, right. I like that. As they open it up with a fadeaway jumper fading to the side.
That's a normal shot for Tolipas.
Another day in the gym.
Yeah.
Tolipas. 24-37.
One thing I've noticed as well, partner, is USJ-R, they're stalling really a lot of the possessions, and they end up with these really tough type of shots. But that's a good one coming from Dorado, able to get the offensive rebound, and they need to work for those offensive rebounds more here in the game.
Showing signs of life, Jaguars, Dorado, right place, right time, off of that difficult shot from Chavez. And of course, you can count on Dorado to get those rebounds for the Jaguars.
A really active player also. Has pretty good positioning most of their games. That's why he's able to get those rebounds and able to be on the receiving end of those drop passes.
Felvic Dorado for the Jaguars has been a very, very useful asset for their campaign karon nga season. With possession, Benedicto, they lost it. Deparine handles the rock.
not as clean execution onto the transition, but the reason for that, partner, no, is really active as well coming from Benedicto College.
Yes.
Is able to get to the other side of the court first.
Less than 3 minutes, they pick up 2 early fouls, and 𝐁𝐨𝐲 on the line for the Jaguars.
But of course, let's take this opportunity, partner, now to thank our partners and sponsors this season: Virginia Foods Incorporated, Basta Hotdog, Virginia, 𝐁𝐨𝐲 ng isang manok ng bayan, Crane Lab, Kasama Parang Digital Prints, your one-stop shop for all your digital needs. Smart LDT, live more today with Smart, and lead inspire Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT. Sonac, Sibulan Masters, Molten, and Mikasa. Once again, to our partners and sponsors this season, thank you so much for your continued support and more power. Now back to the ball game.
𝐁𝐨𝐲 2 3-pointers already, for the Jaguars. 𝐿_James
Al James.
Yeah, Al James. Yeah.
Al James.
I wanted to do an Al James reference track, but not this moment. But anyways, Benedicto with possession. They are up 28-37 as they go to Bulan. Out top to Lipas. Babalcon, mid-range jumper, and that is good. Their shot, the shot selection has been so good.
Tough shot coming from Babalcon, still able to rattle that in. And this is what we've seen as well from Benedicto College.
Right.
They're able to make these type of tough shots, looking like they are good shot selections.
Dorado goes to 𝐁𝐴VEZ. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Now they go to 𝐁𝐴VEZ. Double team, swings it. Dorado is open for the jumper, takes it, foot on the line, no good. Benedicto will collect it. They go to Tolipas, has been having a great game tonight. Alley-oop pass, but could not get the... Oh, if that was an alley-oop dunk, I would punch anyone I would see out of excitement.
I would be the victim there, partner.
Ikaw pinakapabor, one would say.
But as we've seen, partner, now USJ-R, they still aren't able to knock down those easy open jumpers.
Right.
And you can't allow that. That was a gift already coming from Benedicto, and you still weren't able to take advantage of it.
If they give you space to shoot it, that means that they're giving you the go sign. Or one would say, I think nasiguro yung rason nganong they're leaving you open, but then you have to punish the defense for doing so.
Exactly.
But if you go, partner, when you're playing days, if dili ka bantayan, like, makadawat ka sa bulan, abli ka, and then you're like, ay nabantay eh. Would you take the shot and punish the defense?
I would take the shot.
Right.
I would take the shot, just punish the defense. Even if I miss it, it's an open shot. No one's going to scold me.
Right. But same, even though hand in the face, I would do it.
Would still take the shot.
Yeah, exactly. 3-pointer, but Dorado fights for it. And as you can see, the effort from Dorado has been so consistent since the opening game till now. And that's he's really want to fulfill his role.
Unusual as well coming from USJ-R. Because usually we see them all fighting for the rebound. But during that play, it was just Dorado all alone against 3 guys in blue jerseys.
With possession, Benedicto, they go to Babalcon. Cross-court pass, swings it back to Babalcon. 8 seconds. They go inside, outlet pass. Look at the passing from Benedicto as Orgong. Dendrick Orgong is a man on a mission, controls the bucket, gets the bucket, and then controls the rebound. The rebounding section, he has been crazy, and has one more at the charity stripe.
It's his game, really, partner. Is one of the reasons, or the most important reason, was able, look at that, able to get it off one hand, directly went into motion.
Yeah.
And used the glass, even with a hand on his hand.
And I see a little bump after he landing, bumps 𝐁𝐴VEZ. Yeah, I saw that, I peeped that.
In Bisaya, no, kapyot pa.
Kapyot pa. Yeah. And from time to time, I like to throw some Bisaya terms, just for some good-to-know information sa itong mga viewers. But right now, Deperine handles the rack, 28-41, pick-and-roll action with 𝐁𝐴VEZ. They swing it to Dorado's open jumper, but that time, no good. Tries to put it back up, and I think the moment it left his hands, he knew that it was off.
He directly went towards the basket, even able to get almost that put back in. But
I think Dorado's a little bit tense right now because the defense are saying the defense is daring him to shoot, and he's shooting the ball, but then he just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Yeah, he looks good shooting it.
Right.
He looks good shooting it. Just can't. That's the problem with USJ-R. Their outside has been having a lot of problems. Actually, that's why they're opting for this inside. But these teams know already how to defend against that, so they need to have other options.
But we have seen this movie before, but this is a good sign for Dorado. You know, once you're in the free throw line, one would say, makita pulso. You know what I'm saying? I think you would agree with that.
I agree with you there, partner. The shooting, you know, just form shooting in the free throw line just can get you into that rhythm. And as you can see, maybe we will see another Dorado during the next possession.
Right. And a turnover, Calizar, one man to beat, drop pass, puts it up. And a 4-point swing for the Jaguars. I think they're showing signs of life right now.
Good vision coming from Calizar, able to recognize that open left side and drop it for an open off the glass shot.
It was a fast-paced play, but they are able to get that one. But Mabalcon saying, that's a 4-point swing. Let me put in a 3-pointer for all of y'all, 32-44.
Great shot once again. As we've said, it's like Benedicto College is looking so calm even with the run coming from USJ-R.
But then Dorado answers off of a feed from Chavez. Now we're trading buckets, but if you're USJ-R, you gotta be kansi because you have to make a stop in the other side and then score on the other end.
Exactly their partner. And they can do that. It's pretty doable for them. They're known to smother their opponents in the defensive end, as we can see. Orgong forced to take that tough shot.
Great defense from Dorado and even collects it. Now it's a matchup between him and Orgong. Chavez will set the screen for the Jaguars. Deparina sees an opening. Scoop layup, no good. Orgong, of course, with the rebound for Benedicto in transition. And here comes Mabalcon. He's too fast with it. Behind the back, spins. Mabalcon showing a flurry of moves. Drop pass on the inside. Wow. I just don't know what to do anymore, partner.
Great move coming from Mabalcon. We can see the confidence really coming from Benedicto College lineup, especially Mabalcon. Able to knock down the three-pointer and just showing us some razzle-dazzle during that last possession.
But Lakaya tries to get it right back. Dorado. And I think we've seen that play a while ago. Chavez to Dorado. And then Dorado tries to put it up. Lakaya keeps the possession alive. Tries to put it up again. And Dorado tries to put it back. Murag na ang defense sa Benedicto has been so amazing, even though they're really close inside the basket.
I agree with you there, partner. But a problem is showing right now for Benedicto College. They're already at their 5th foul.
Yeah.
Already in the penalty zone here early in our 3rd quarter. And we know that USJ-R, they're known to take advantage of these type of situations.
So Dorado gets one fall for the Jaguars, and he has been that guy in this 3rd quarter. No? He's been getting the ball. They're deferring to him right now.
Is their savior, if we can say.
Yeah.
Able to even make 2 for 2 there on the line.
Dorado makes it a 10-point game, 5 minutes to go. In defense, Jaguars, Brigoli comes in. First time in the game. They swing it. Look at the passing. But Lakaya disrupts the pass. But still, Benedicto right now, you can still feel that, you know, they're not rattled.
But we can slowly see the defense of the Jaguars actually coming alive here.
Orgong puts it up. Brigoli, 2-on-3 fast break. Brigoli backs down. Brigoli outlet pass to Dorado. Dorado crossover move, outlet pass. Brigoli, 14 seconds. They want to set things up here. I know that they want to score, but they have to set. Season opening, puts it up. And there's going to be a foul now.
He wanted that isolation play.
Yes. Yeah, they wanted to have that.
Kaya wanted that, but they could have swung the ball around.
With more insights to the game, we have our courtside reporter, Rain. Take it away.
Thank you, Sean and David. Now, I was able to speak with the injured player from the Jaguars, Rog Balbao, who is not playing for the team tonight. But he said that the team is lacking a lot of points because of troubles in transition defense. He also mentioned that the team is having a hard time locating their players and there is lack of execution for offense. Ana siya, kulang og effort. But they also have to listen to the coach's adjustments, especially in the second half of the game. Nevertheless, Raj have good faith in the strength of his team and knows that they can bounce back before the game ends. On the other hand, I was also able to chat with another player from the Cheetahs who is not playing for the team tonight. Simon Maghinay said that the team is very composed in their defense and maminaw gyud sila and disiplinado sa depensa. He said that this is the reason why the Cheetahs garnered a lot of points tonight. When asked if he thinks that they will clinch the win tonight, Maghinay said that bilog ang bola. So it always depends on how both teams will be playing. Let's see which of the Cats will get the win tonight. Back to you, Sean and David.
Thanks for that, Rain, and I agree with you there, with what Rain said, partner. No, the effort really is clearly lacking onto the side of USJ-R. As we've seen, only Dorado, I think, was making most of the efforts on the offensive end. But at least on the defensive end, no, everyone's working.
37-49 ang atuang score. And just like that, even though labaw sila, here comes a full court press from Benedicto. They're not letting go.
Agree with you there, partner. And this is the way to do it. Just exhaust them until the end. And that final buzzer comes.
Brigoli and Chavez pick and roll action. Brigoli in trouble. Lakaya three-pointer. Walang alinlangan. Puts it up again. And there you have it. That's the effort that they need. No, especially katong ingon na coach. Effort is what they need right now.
If the shots aren't falling, then take more shots. And the way to take more shots is to get those offensive rebounds, partner.
If you control the rebound, you control the pace of the game. More rebounds means more possession. More possession means more chances of scoring.
But again, they're taking advantage of those fouls. Another trip to the line here. And this is what you can do.
Right.
If your shots aren't falling, at least this free throw line is an option for your team.
And once again, this is CSAFI Season 24 College Division matchup. Cheetahs, Jaguars head-to-head sa atuang last game for Toret as Manangkil makes it a 10-point game. No, I want to give you a shout out to mga live viewers diha. Thank you so much for being with us. But right now, Benedicto is so cool, calm, and collected.
We haven't seen much coming from the backcourt duo here. Coming from our Benedicto College as well. Alicando hasn't been sinking much of his shots as well. And we need to see more from those, because what if Orgong is going to run out? What if he's going to get exhausted? And it could be good as well for their next game if, of course, he's having a good game now. Get that confidence in. At least bring that over towards the next game.
Right. With possession, Alicando. Benedicto, 6 seconds on the shot clock. They go to Alicando. It's open, takes the three-pointer. Alicando, no good. And there's going to be a holding foul against Benedicto. And of course, no, if one thing about having the lead, like, there's one thing, having the lead. Pero the discipline when it comes to the fouls is a different story as well.
I agree with you there, partner. This could be a problem for them towards the end of the game.
Right.
3 minutes still left here in the third quarter. A lot of time for them to take advantage of this foul trouble for Benedicto. They can get these easy shots on the inside. And mind you, partner, it's just a 10-point ball game. It's too small.
Right.
And a lot of time left.
3 minutes 12. El Capitan right now at the free throw line for the Jaguars. Puts it up, makes it 41-49. Alicando will dribble the rock for the Cheetahs as Bulan with Brigoli. They swing it back to Bulan, almost lost it. Brigoli on an island. Bulan goes behind the back. They swing it to Alicando, goes inside. Great block from Chavez. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and there's going to be 3-second violation from, they call it on Babyface De La Cruz.
We haven't seen much from him here in this game, and even was the reason why they're able to turn the ball over here.
But before that call, the initial play was Chavez with that block against Alicando.
Yeah, I agree with you there. They're forced to take that shot there on the inside, being smothered completely by two guys in yellow jerseys. And the defense really working right now for USJ-R. I think they were able to find their rhythm here in our third quarter.
Brigoli swings it. It's Chavez, top of the key. It's Chavez against Babyface De La Cruz. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Loses the handle. Dorado puts it up. They fight for it. It's Chavez puts it right back up. Manangkil is fouled. And take note that Benedicto is on a penalty. That will put Jaguars on the line.
Urgong not happy with that call as well. Thought that it was all ball, but the referee says otherwise.
So you can see on this replay right here, obvious contact there. A swipe on the arms.
Caught the hand.
Was that a frustration foul?
I think there wasn't a frustration foul. He was playing for the ball there. Just a bit too late there on that shot.
Right. As Manangkel makes it 42-49, 2 minutes and 20 sa tuwang third quarter. And I think right now they are showing signs of life, knowing that they're not gonna get away with this one easily.
Agree with you there. The hot start here in our third quarter is just they're ice cold now.
Right.
For Benedicto.
Manangkel gets that one, 43-49, 2 minutes 20. Right now, Benedicto is on a cold spell, and they look to end that spell right now with this possession. Babyface De La Cruz, double screen with Orgong Brigoli against Babalcon. They get the switch. And Chavez handles the rock. Brigoli puts it up. Brigoli in and out.
But look at that effort from
Yes.
Lakaya.
Yes.
Just a bit too late to grab that ball. But let's talk about the play on the offensive end of Benedicto College. No, they weren't able to. Orgong was just a bit too late. That was a good play, pick and roll. But Orgong just a little bit too late on that cut.
Right.
Wasn't able to catch that ball, and of course, Jaguars pretty quick to take advantage.
If that bounce pass went through, automatic bucket for Dendrick Orgong.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner.
With possession, Jaguars, Manangkel off the inbound.
Open. You can't allow that. They're being too confident, and it's arrogance at this point. And they're allowing those type of open shots on the insides, and you need to go back and look at that defense that you had in the opening of our third quarter.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Orgong against Chavez. Orgong puts it up, in and out. And they sense blood here. Lakaya goes inside. Lakaya, great block. No call right there. Brigoli, drop pass, Bulan. Goodness gracious. 45-51, Benedicto, great offense.
Dorado just wasn't able to recognize Bulan on his back. And great vision as well coming from Alicando.
Right now, they want to slow things down here. Chavez. Crossover, Chavez puts it up. Right hand. El Capitan muscles his way through. 47-51. Less than a minute to go.
A typical play coming from our team captain, Chavez. Just goes directly towards the basket and able to power through.
Alicando thought about the three-pointer. Now they go to De La Cruz. Jumper, De La Cruz. Orgong tips it.
It was just, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. It was just luck coming from Orgong. Able to tip it in.
Right place, right time for Orgong. Lakaya. 6-second shot clock differential, game clock. Dorado sets the screen. Lakaya against Orgong. Lakaya steps back. Lakaya beats the buzzer.
A forced shot coming from Lakaya. And
a great toss out.
But it's not that he didn't have the hot hand.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't understand, and I'm confused why he took that shot.
Right.
Could have moved the ball over, moved the ball around, and opted for a much easier shot on the inside.
I think he thought that was the perfect shot.
Yeah.
But then you have a point there that you have to swing the ball around.
Yeah. Look for Chavez, look for Dorado on the inside.
Alicando with that Hail Mary 3, and after 3 quarters of basketball, it's a 6-point game, 47-53. We'll be right back for the final quarter. Back to the ball game we go, ladies and gentlemen. Started the fourth quarter. Orgong opens the fourth quarter with a traveling violation. So an early turnover starting the fourth quarter, rather first possession of the fourth, a turnover from Orgong.
Maybe we can say, partner, no, na Orgong has lost that hot hand that he had during those first 2 quarters that we had. But again, if you want to catch us live, no, here in our CSAFI games and CSAFI basketball, you can watch us at our CSAFI FB pages, YouTube and TikTok. Also Puso Pilipinas page and the Smart Live Stream app.
And back-to-back turnovers from both teams, but ends up in the hands. Cheetahs, Jaguars, Cheetahs right now. As Tolipas, too much, gas on the jet. Could not control himself that time due to that speed, the momentum. And then right now, they open up with 2 turnovers in that exchange.
Agree with you there, partner. No, and I think the pressure is really getting into their heads right now. It's our fourth quarter. They need to get this win. This win is really important for both teams, and I think it's starting to get into their heads.
It's loud right now. There's no drums, only the people, but it's loud right now. It feels like a jam-packed Cebu Coliseum. Deparina to Chavez inside, puts it up. Chavez. El Capitan showing how it's done for the Jaguars, 49-53.
You can't just stand there. That's not enough of a challenge for a guy like Chavez.
Right. Put the hands up.
Put the hands up. You can even jump.
Right.
You're a taller guy. Cabanero is a taller guy.
Tolipas with a 3. A feed from Orgong. They're just not letting go.
They're just not letting go.
Just when you thought that they're making a momentum, they're just so quick with it.
They want this game, partner, and they want it bad.
Right now, 49-56. Manangkil will get the ball. Brigoli with the leather. They swing it to Dorado. I think they're going to defer to the big man. But Deparine, 4 seconds to shoot. Deparine.
Oh. On
Tolipas gets caught. What? It's unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike.
Do you agree with the call?
It was a clear... no, it was before the half court.
As you can see on this replay right here, loses the handle. Do you think purpose just to stop him?
I can't see it that much coming from this angle, but it looked like it wasn't intentional, partner. No? But the referee says otherwise. Maybe he saw another angle there on the other side of the court.
And Benedicto, 49-57, but still, we have 8 minutes to go sa itong fourth quarter. So tell me what adjustments Jaguars has to make in order for them to make it through the final 10 minutes of the game.
They need to do what they've been doing during the end of the third quarter, actually. Just keeping up with that physicality, trying to bait out those fouls, and get at least in the early stages of our fourth quarter and the foul trouble and penalty zone.
The momentum was crazy at the end of the third quarter, but right now with possession, Jaguars, great defense. Deparine, Orgong tips it out of bounds.
Lucky. I would say that was a bad pass coming from Chavez.
Exactly.
You had a smaller guy, Deparini, on the other end, being heavily guarded by Orgong, and that could have easily been a turnover for your team.
Because if you compare Deparine's reach against Orgong, it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer indeed.
Less than 2 minutes na nilabay. Super intense, and they're stacking up the turnovers. Both teams rather. And right now with possession, the Jaguars, and they look to make momentum here as Orgong gets it. They get it right back. Deparine will shoot the 3. Deparine will make the 3.
Quick trigger as well, coming from Deparini.
Then that was a scattered, that was a scrambled play.
Scrambled play indeed. Orgong pretty good with that steal.
Right.
Almost able to secure it, but Jaguars, they're really showing effort here in the quarter.
Tolipas airballs, tries to respond with a 3-pointer.
He wanted to get that foul.
Yeah.
But just the acting wasn't enough. But look at that shot coming from Deparini. Open. Really open. You can't allow him to get any sort of daylight as well. He has been having that type of game as well. Able to knock down those shots from deep.
That was a loose ball. And then he just ran at the triple line, make sure that the foot
He
was around the
stepped
line.
back. He had time. He waited.
Yeah, mura nag-11-11.
Yeah.
Deparina once again, floater left hand, no good. And they collect it. It's a 5-point game, 7 minutes 20. Tolipas nagmamadali, they swing it. Right now, it's another 3-point shot attempt.
And they retain possession, partner. As there's a foul being called onto Brigoli as he was trying to fight the backs out by Gabines. Look at it, if you can see here. He was holding Gabines by the hip.
52-60, 7 minutes and 6.
They will retain possession.
They really retain possession. The basket counts and they retain possession is the official call. So that's why they're doing the inbound, and coach trying to argue with the call right now.
I mean, I can understand that you play for, you hustle for the ball, no? Pero that was just an unfortunate event for the Jaguars.
And the coach says they can shoot one free throw. And the referee is like, they have to do an inbound. That's what they're going through right now. And I think it's going to be an inbound for Benedicto.
They're firm in their decision. But USJ-R coach are not happy with that call.
Yes. Because if they convert here, that's a 5-point swing. Open jumper for Benedicto. 5-point swing indeed.
You saw that, partner. Mura ra nag-itsa-itsa.
Yeah. There's a hole in the defense.
Mura ga shooting, partner.
Right. Which is not the type of defense you want to play, especially on the high-stakes game. It's back to a double-digit lead. Less than 7 minutes to go. Chavez is double-teamed. Chavez.
Unsportsmanlike foul for Chavez. A clear elbow to the face there.
So you can see on this replay.
Look at that. It's clear that he had an elbow to the face.
I don't think that should be that impact. I think there's a little bit of
a flop.
A little bit of a flop. Yeah.
But it hit. Still hit. Because we can see the clear extension coming from Chavez.
Two free throws plus ball position.
And so Tolipas will shoot one and they will get possession, unsportsmanlike for El Capitan.
There's a big hit to their morale, partner. No?
Exactly.
The Benedicto College cheaters, they're having a run just because of these type of plays, the foul after that 3-point shot, and now this technical, unsportsmanlike foul coming from the team captain, Chavez.
Now it was a 5-point swing, and then Tolipas tried to shoot 2 free throws. Ganina could not convert. Then if they would make another, that's going to be a 7-point swing. And if you're Jaguars, that you're trying to make momentum to get the lead back, that's going to be hurtful. No, in terms of just the defensive side of things.
I agree with you there, partner. And they only have 6 minutes left to complete this comeback.
And there's going to be a turnover.
Nope. They're just coming alive as well here in the fourth quarter. Benedicto College able to get that pass on the inside. Babalcon.
Sweet put back, right place, right time.
I think it was strip, partner. No, it was strip, but it just luckily went into the hands of the taller Caballero on the inside, and that's his spot, partner.
And USJ-R forced to call time here, 52-66. Be right back after a short one.
What's up, Sasafi fans? This is Rain once again reporting live from the courtside. We are now down to the last quarter of the game. The crowd goes wild for every hoop made as the Cheetahs have secured the leading points since the third quarter. With how it is from the courtside, we can see that BC is able to build a strong defense and yet aggressively execute their offensive play as well. With the gap widening, let's see if they can secure another win for their column.
Thanks for that, Rain, and I agree with what you've said there. They really are taking advantage of this early stages of our fourth quarter. But finally, a shot goes in for the Jaguars.
Right now, Tolipas tries to answer. Tolipas will airball. They tries to save it. Ends up in the hands of Manangkil. Right now, Jaguars with possession. Dorado was like, let's slow things down here. They go to Deparine. Deparine swings it. You see an opening. They go inside. And a foul is going to be called against Benedicto College.
Calizar was open on the corner, their partner, but they weren't able to go to him again. During the last play, wasn't seen by Manangkil, but that could have been dangerous for Benedicto College.
Great three-pointer right there, and Alejandro checks back in for the Cheetahs. 55-66, 5 minutes, 44. They go to Deparine. Got it by Alejandro once again, a three-pointer. No good. They try to fight for it, but right now, Benedicto is just controlling the glass.
Heavily guarded there. Tough shot coming from Calizar, but you don't have a choice here. You need to make those type of shots here in the later stages of the game.
They look to kill time from here on out. In every possession, they have to use the whole 24 as Babalcon. Babalcon loses the handle. 3 seconds on the shot clock. 2 seconds. Puts it up with one leg. No good. It's Chavez will collect it.
It looked too good from this angle. I thought I was going to go in, but they get another turn steal here. But blocked by Calizar.
Bulan, fast break, great block. Manangkil inside.
Ooh.
And there's going to be a foul against Benedicto, but a great defensive effort on to stop that fast break, because that would hurt them if ever he converted that shot.
The shot from Calizar from the corner really, I think, sparked up the offense, even the morale really from this Jaguars lineup, and we're really seeing them at least giving that much effort now, and they don't think that the game is over yet.
De La Cruz and Orgong, their twin towers, comes back in for Benedicto, and Lacaya comes back in as well for the Jaguars.
It's De La Cruz, Orgong, and Gabines.
So tall.
So tall.
But a defensive breakdown for Benedicto, and Chavez is open. They were sleeping on the defensive side of things.
I agree with you there, partner. I think they still weren't able to adjust their defense during that play. And we see Gabines actually coming up during that offense.
Alejandro is open. Alejandro will miss it. Lacaya will collect it. Another foul.
4 fouls, if I'm not mistaken. But look at that. Urgong, I think it was Urgong or De La Cruz's man.
Yeah.
But they weren't able to recognize that cut. They were all looking towards the right side of the court.
Great pass right there to Chavez. That was our Virginia saucy assist of the quarter. And there's a substitution here. Look at the height in Benedicto right now.
Yeah.
Caballero comes in. Look at the height. They got Babalcon.
Caballero, De La Cruz, Babalcon, Orgong. It's just a tall lineup.
Yes.
Everyone, I think, is the same height as Chavez.
I know.
Which is the center for USJ-R. That says something, partner.
Right. Chavez sees an opening. Chavez nagmamadali. Another foul against Benedicto.
Now, penalty zone. Oh, no. Fourth team foul.
Fourth team foul. One away for the bonus is the Jaguars.
I mean, they're so good at getting those fouls and throwing those fouls, partner.
Outside Deparine. Swings it. 3-pointer for the Jaguars. No good. Of course, Denrick Orgong with the rebound. And Alejandro will handle the rock. Picked up by Deparine, in and out. Great deflection in transition. Jaguars. Chavez is so fast. Nagmamadali. Puts it up. Forces that shot.
He threw the ball there, partner.
And a block from Dorado. It's Chavez, Calizar, and there you have it.
Good pass.
59-66. What a great pass in that possession.
Yeah, he was actually catching it off the air, just steps it towards Calizar, and was able to get that easy 2 in. And that's what they need here, partner.
Yeah.
Some quick and easy shots. Sadly, before that possession, Chavez was just rushing it.
Yeah.
But he fixed his mistake during that last play. He didn't force his shot and looked at Calizar with a line towards the basket, able to recognize it, predict it, and just go for the pass instantly.
And for me, it's just, I think we can both agree that that was like a 4 shot, that was a bad shot, but then redeem himself. Pero that's the brand of basketball. You rotate the ball.
Yeah.
You know, you pass it around, everyone gets to touch the leather, and then, you know, look for the best option to put it in. And then right now it's 59-66. I think they still have a chance. 3 minutes 48, still a lot of time. And right now Benedicto is kind of like ice cold.
Yeah.
You know, the last 5 minutes. But then, you know, they could get a bucket from here or not, but it's not really that type of pace that they were playing, no, early in the third quarter with like a barrage of alley-oops.
Early in the fourth even, they were able to get a lot of shots in. I think it was because of the unsportsmanlike fouls racking up from the Jaguars lineup.
Right now with possession, Benedicto College Cheetahs, currently the number 3 seed sa tuwang top 4. Babalcon is open, thought about it. 8 seconds on the shot clock, season opening. Dorado says, get that thing out of here.
6 seconds shot clock. 6 seconds.
Great defense.
Woo! Look at
coming
that.
from Dorado, able to time it perfectly. And you can't blame Babalcon for that. It was a good idea, but Dorado just able to
extends his arm and just volleyball spike. We're not in the USPF gym, but that was a volleyball
spike.
All the way to the stands. 6 seconds. Babalcon way outside. They go to Tulipas, puts it up. Nagmamadali. Air balls and another foul for Benedicto, and tries to go.
Penalty. It's the penalty zone right now for Benedicto. They're able to take 2 shots here in our free throw line, and it can't be better for them.
After that foul, he tried to rush through the ref like he was about to do some. And
but
Slakaya misses that free throw.
Crucial miss right there, partner.
Yeah.
Cut down this lead.
People saying, kaya ra na nila kaya.
Kaya ra na nila kaya.
Yeah, I like that.
But it turns out, hindi
kinaya
hindi
nila
kinaya
kaya.
nila kaya, partner.
59-66, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. It's an intense ball game. Benedicto shocking the world right now. Truly a dark horse in this tournament. Caballero, top of the key. Got it by Chavez. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Caballero goes inside. And that's going to be a 4th shot. Tolipas put back. But that's supposed to be...
Just able to calm themselves down, collect themselves during that play. Just directly went towards the motion after they got that offensive rebound and able to recognize that open shot on the inside.
Dorado against Orgong. Dorado. Orgong blocks.
A clear, I think that was a flop coming from Tolipas. It's a clear flop there from Tolipas, but the referee says otherwise. He gets the call still. And I think it was shoot 2 at the free throw line here, partner.
Yeah, 59-68 right now.
But the players from Benedicto College, partner, no, they're not losing their cool. Even if the Jaguars are playing this type of physical, you're trying to exhaust them in all types of ways, you know, just smothering them on the defensive end.
Yeah.
But Benedicto College, they're keeping their calm. They're collected here in their game, and that's maybe one of the reasons why they still have this lead with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock.
Puts it up, goes 0 for 2. Dorado will collect it. Deparine will handle the leader for the Jaguars. 2 minutes 18. I think it's going to be a nail biter here. There's going to be a dribble handoff to 𝐁𝐴VEZ. 𝐁𝐴VEZ sees an opening. 𝐁𝐴VEZ puts it up. Dorado tries to clean it. A putback from Dorado, no good right now in possession. But they get it right back. Deparine smothered Dorado right now. Challenges Caballero.
Shoot 2 from the line again, partner.
It's a crazy sequence I'm seeing so far.
Benedicto College quite confused with the type of play that they were opting for during that last possession. Babalcon was rushing it, partner.
Yeah.
They have the lead. It's only 1 minute and 57 seconds left on the clock. And they could have slowed it down, reset the ball, look for the best shot possible, and not rush things during that transition. And look at that. They get free 2 points here on the free throw line. But an option for free 1 point here as he misses the first one.
But back to your point, if you got the lead and time is running down, you have to exhaust your shot clock.
Yeah.
Make use of the full 24 if kaya.
And to be fair, partner, no, during that play, 3 people from USJ are already on the other side of the court.
Right.
They could play as suffocating defense again. And of course, easily get that turnover towards your side.
USJ-R misses 4 straight free throws.
8-second violation.
8-second violation. Great pressure from Dorado. Namawi siya because he missed those 2 free throws. He said, you know what, let me redeem myself with this defensive play.
But you can't afford to miss those type of free throws, partner. It has been 2 straight people from the Jaguars lineup who missed 2 from the free throw line. It was Lakaya first and now Dorado.
Yeah.
And imagine if they shot those 4, or if they made those 4, it could have been a 5-point ball game right now.
Behavior.
(59-68), a minute and 46 once again. Thank you so much for being with us. College Division matchup, another classic here for CSAFE. 59-68. 𝐁𝐴VEZ backs down Caballero. 𝐁𝐴VEZ puts it up. 𝐁𝐴VEZ no good. Tries to keep the possession alive. Babalcon will get it.
The height from Benedicto College just enough to challenge those type of post-up plays from 𝐁𝐴VEZ. And 𝐁𝐴VEZ not really having a good game here.
Yeah.
This is the type of lineup that 𝐁𝐴VEZ possibly hates the most.
Yeah. Look at this replay right here. That's a clear foul. No, Sakamot. They kind of reached in a little bit. Good call from the official. And shoutouts din sa mga, mga CSAFE officials, the mga referee. Always here, giving it all out every game as Tolipas tries to put the icing on the cake, makes it a 10-point game, a minute and 27 left.
Two for 2 on the line there for Tolipas. Able to clean up his 2 misses during that last trip to the free throw line, and we'll be back after a short break.
Both teams back to the ball game. 1 minute and 27 seconds remaining time. Jaguars
back to the ball game, partner. No, but before we go to our ball game, let's take this opportunity to thank our partners and sponsors this season: Virginia Foods Incorporated, Basta Hotdog, Virginia.
14
Chicks Manok
seconds to shoot.
Crane Lab, Kasama Parang Digital Prints, your one-stop shop for all your digital needs. Smart PLDT, live more today with Smart, and lead Inspire Filipinos to create a better tomorrow. PLDT, Sonac, Sibulan Masters, Molten, and Mikasa. Once again, to our partners and sponsors this season, thank you very much for your continued support and more power. Now back to the ball game.
𝐁𝐴VEZ smothered 3 defenders, doesn't matter.
Finally gets one to go. That is a typical 𝐁𝐴VEZ play. just uses his strength
Yes.
to power through towards the basket.
And we all know that that's his brand. But throughout the fourth quarter, especially in the last 5 minutes, he's been forcing those type of shots. But at that time, it worked well for them.
Exactly, partner. But a 9-point ball game still here. A 9-point lead still needed to overcome by this Jaguar lineup with 1 minute and 12 seconds left on the clock. That is too little.
Right here, that's 2 jerseys.
2 jerseys.
Yeah. It don't matter if you're a Chavez, a.k.a. Muscle Man. 9-point lead, no? And once again, USJ-R's last elimination round game. And if Benedicto win, they secure a Final Four spot. Yeah. If USJ-R wins 5-3, Final Four slot. If CIT loses their last game. And napay upcoming 2 games, no? Ang Benedicto, das gargari against CITU and UC. And both teams right now on the penalty.
But right now, they're trying to smother Benedicto College with this defense, partner.
Tolipas fakes, Tolipas puts it up, tries to go with a fancy play. Lakaya. Jaguars with possession. Dorado almost lost it. Dorado fights for it. Ends up in the hands of Benedicto. There's no call.
The turnovers here late in our fourth quarter. Really one of the reasons why USJ-R just isn't able to complete that comeback.
Lakaya inside. Manangkil puts it up. 63-70.
They need two threes, partner, and 1-2 to get the win here. So that's a total of 3 possessions.
Yes.
That you need to get, and with 24 seconds left on the clock, I think that's too high of a task.
Both teams back to the ball game.
It's back to the ball game, partner. We have 24 seconds left on the clock here.
Yes.
Score is still 70-63.
I think they're gonna pull a full court pressure. Try to smother the ball handler and get the steal.
I mean, with the Jaguars lineup, I can see them doing that.
Orgong, Dorado. Orgong. Finally, Orgong double teamed.
Oh.
Out of bounds, same ball.
Dorado almost got that steal, but step on the line. Benedicto College will retain possession. Shot clock is now off for this game, partner.
Dorado steal. 3 men to beat Orgong. So you can see, that's just the type of player he is.
10 seconds remaining.
He's just so good in the defensive side and even never rattled, no?
But the rest of the members of Jaguars really just didn't pick up their weight here in our game.
Benedicto seconds away
Jaguars
from getting their win and will secure a Final Four spot. And there you have it. Benedicto will advance from the elimination round and will secure a spot to semis.
Congratulations, Benedicto College.
Just a good game coming from Benedicto College. Just able to calm themselves during their those last minutes. And because we saw them, they lost their touch. They were kind of ice cold. But it didn't matter for them. They still played defense. They still opted for the good shot selections.
Yeah.
They still fought for those offensive rebounds. And that's the reason why USJ-R just wasn't able to catch up to that lead. Because every time they get a score of their own, Benedicto College just makes sure to answer back with also a score of their own.
They were trading runs specifically katong nga time nga double-digit lead from Benedicto, and then USJ-R wanted to, you know, make a run for themselves, but the moment nga maka-feel ang Benedicto nga, you know what, they're slowly creeping back up. Let us put up a 3, let's put up a 2, let's make a stop. And right now, no, I think that was like the story of the whole game. Even though that Jaguars is a more experienced team in terms of just lineup, but the teamwork is nila gyud, no? When it comes to Benedicto, I think, you know, all those flashy alley-oop passes has been so good. All those bounce pass and then all those 3-pointers from Benedicto really, as you can see on this replay, no, especially early in the first half, really what separates them and puts like a different or a big discrepancy even, no, sa kanang inside the score or inside the paint scoring.
I agree with you there, partner. No? And one thing I've noticed as well is how USJ-R have been stalling most of the time during their plays.
Yeah.
One guy just standing there, and the rest of his teammates just not moving around, not looking for a spot.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting for the type of isolation play and waiting for the ball handler at least to go with a drive, get the play in, get the drop pass in. But you can't get those type of plays. You can't get the motion going if not everyone and every single one of you moves towards that score that you need. And just one single thing could have fixed that problem that's stalling for time, the way they're forced to take tough shots. They could have just swung the ball around, you know, just move the ball around. Look for that open man and at least time. Because eventually, if you move the ball around,
exactly,
the defense is going to break down.
Yeah.
Because they're going to get confused. They're going to, of course, you can be open. They're late on the closeout. You fake it. Then there's another man that's going to be open. Because they will get that adjustment until that adjustment is going to be too late, and you'll finally get that one good shot selection in. Even if you miss it, but at least it's a good look.
USJ-R standing is now 4 wins, 4 losses. Their fate is in the hands of CIT. If CIT will lose their games, then they will stay at the top 4. But if not, then it's going to be CIT who's going to advance through the semis. And you know, the big difference for this one is just that, once again, you know, like to point out, it's like the ball distribution. Ball distribution is really, really important, and I think it shows. And you know, out rebounded the whole team, and you know, for me lang kay di sila the style of play was kind of stagnant mostly.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about, partner. No, the adjustment didn't even came from USJ. I think during that third quarter, it was the best look that we had from them. Everyone was moving towards the ball. Everyone was moving towards the rebound. But after the third quarter, during the fourth, it was just, again, back to square one. It was stagnant. They weren't able to get those offensive rebounds that they're known for, actually. Able to go for those scrambled plays, which made them not catch up to that lead, even if there was a very cold Benedicto College lineup during those final minutes.
Actually, I like to point out sa yung magsulti kanina nga in the third quarter were their best. Actually, nindot nilang defense ato.
Yeah.
Mo naman ko sa transition baskets. And they're doing good defensively nga turnover nga ma-steal na lang bola and then a bucket on the other end.
Yeah, easy bucket.
Yeah, and ako sa makita sa ilang offense throughout the whole game is you can't never really see a lot of passing.
Yeah, it's just one man receiving the ball and driving towards the basket directly.
And joining na to ang player of the game is our courtside reporter Rain. Talk to us what they have.
What's up, Sasafi fans? You're still tuning in to Sasafi Season 24. This is Rain Isabel, and we just concluded the match between the USJ-R Jaguars versus the BC Cheetahs. And of course, we have right here the player of the game, jersey number 00, Jenrick Orgong, with 21 points, 8 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 assist, 9/14 field goals, and 64.3 field goal percentage. Congratulations, Jenrick, no? First question I'd like to ask, after securing another win, and of course I saw earlier how you did a top Final Four post. I know the team is aiming for that. So what does this win mean to you, and how do you feel after winning?
First of all, thank you kay Lord God na nakuha niya among kadaogan. Ang goal na mo is makasud sa top 4 na nakadaog mi, nakasud mi. Nya among next goal is napa may chance maka top 1. Napa may 2 games. Mag-prepare pa mi para kanang 2 games na para madaog na namo.
So good luck on that. And another thing, no, kay you were able. I was able to speak with Maghina earlier, and he said that you had a great and composed defensive play, and all throughout the game you were able to secure most of the lead, no. And I'd like to ask, how were you able to have that amazing offensive and defensive play?
Nagstorya rami sa sud kung usay baton sa depensa o opensa. Musunod rami kay coach, mo follow rami sa instruction na nakuha na mo tong offensive and defensive plays namo.
Congrats again, Orgong. And lastly, are you grateful to anyone after this win, or is there any shout out you want to give?
Shout out sa mga taga Tacloban, mga waray-waray. Sa Team Lakawan kay Boss Joey Cabrera o sa Team Khalifa ay Sir Francis Tulibas. Sa mga supporters sa Benedicto, salamat sa suporta.
Once again, congratulations to the BC Cheetahs, and congratulations to our player of the game, Denrick Orgong, jersey number 00. That's it from the courtside. This has been Rain Isabel reporting to you live for CESAFI Season 24. See you on the next games.
I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva.
Your home's gotta have the new PLDT Home Fiber Unli All. Get supercharged with Unli Mobile. That's free mobile to mobile and mobile to landline calls. Plus double the speed Unli Fiber. And Unli Signal. Get all these for just 1,399 pesos. Supercharge your home today with PLDT Home Fiber Unli All.
Isa rin yan sa mga nagiging necessity na ng mga turista natin. Bago sila magpabook, inaalam talaga nila kung meron kaming magandang